groan agonizingly because it doesn't usually come out right when I say it into the microphone. But Lane.
Sorry, I'm gonna have an autism moment. Cactus! Okay, I'm done.
Cactus?
Lane, when I said we were
later.
going to recreate Kamen Rider history, I didn't mean for you to break your own damn leg.
Just trying to be accurate, man.
Well, great. Now we gotta replace you with, I don't know, Emily?
Well, no, what I'll do is I went off to America to do another Toku podcast. I don't know.
You went to a farm upstate.
Kaiju Man?
Sure.
Oh, you have it here, folks. Everyone, Lane went to go join the Kaiju Men.
Well, we do have our newly indicted Pinkcaster here. Or not indicted, inducted. Why did I say indicted?
Indicted? Wow!
We're all off our
Live from
game
prison!
today.
Jesus.
Andy
Dang it, I was trying to get my lizard thing to come over the microphone, but it won't.
No.
Lizard.
Dang it!
Damn it!
Yes!
I always have my lizard button by my side.
Cue the roll call!
Yes!
Cue the roll call.
Cue the roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect!
Show running super savant.
Level up!
Bluecaster super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster, Robolane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Ultra Guard.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Hopping from show to show. Pinkcaster, Froggy Allie.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014. Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger episode 590.
Episode Fungus.
It's
the Fungus Among Us.
AKA the Pokemon that's the wait, is it Ferroron?
What?
A Ferrothorn?
Ferrothorn.
It's 590, not
Ferrothorn.
598.
It's Fungus.
Yeah.
It's Fungus, aka the Pokemon with the worst shiny because you can't see it unless you actually have it in your party.
I refer to it
Actually,
as
on the back.
I like to refer to it as vegetarian Voltorb.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Actually, Gar, I propose to
It's
you
purple.
the worst shiny of all time is actually Tandemouse. I'm sorry.
That's pretty bad.
Which one's
It's very-
Tandemouse again? I only know
The one that's two
from
or
Gen
four
1 to
mice.
5. Oh, right. The one that evolves without you actually looking.
Yeah.
That
I have that-
shiny
I have
is
that in Go.
absolutely terrible.
There are a lot of bad ones.
Are they like what? Black mice?
No, that would be good.
That sounded terrible.
No, they're white.
They're just slightly like they're
They-
slightly yellow.
Yeah, they're slightly, very, very slightly, by the way, yellowish.
It's like
That's the shiny.
It's like a slightly
That's the-
aged plushie.
No, look at that. That is
that's-
the worst shiny I have ever seen in my life.
Pretty
And
bad.
I will stand by that for the rest of my life.
You know
Someone
what?
sat there and made this a shiny Pokemon. Someone sat there and made this.
I mean, as a big gray lover, I'm pretty okay with it.
I mean,
so.
I'll tell you
Honestly,
what.
that's fair.
I'll tell you
It's
what.
like
When we get to episode 924 of Castranger, you can bitch about it some more.
Yay!
That would require us to keep going for another.
I don't know, 30.
Cue the Gaia
No.
library sound as Gar does math in his head.
300 episodes.
Yeah,
310.
oh yeah, 310 episodes. So
we'll make it.
divide that by 50. So I don't know, like 8
Dang,
years.
we'll
like
probably be
8
doing
years?
Castranger by the time we're in our 50s.
By that point, we might be up to 3,000 subs.
I wouldn't mind that.
You know what? If I ever get to Castranger episode 1000,
No.
Look at
Dude,
Orm in
I'll
the
be
chat.
happy if we make it to 1,000.
Till you're 90.
Till you're 90, Gar.
That was ridiculously loud.
so long as there's Rider, as long as Bandai is
noise.
still making money.
As long
Not
as
me.
we'll keep doing Castranger as long as Super Sentai keeps going. Oh fuck!
Shit.
No. Just Ichi, you say that. We just look over in the corner and it's just the rotting corpse of like Goju Leo. Just
That's evil.
like-
Come on.
It's like dead
Jesus Christ.
Leomon over there.
No, he means Goju Leon, the last Super Sentai Red Ranger.
No, I just think it's funny because you said dead, and then I was like, Leomon dies all the time. That's a good joke.
Oh no, Leo Meow.
Oh right,
Leo.
Kari never experienced Leomon dying. This is her first time.
Has she never seen a Leomon die?
What?
It's from the
So we are
abridged.
a bunch of. So we are a
Oh,
bunch
I
of.
was like, what? I've known about Digimon since I was like 8 years old.
No,
I was like, wait a minute.
It was a joke in Digimon Tri Abridged when the Leomon in that series dies. Kari's the only one who screams because she hasn't seen the previous Leomon deaths.
Yeah, we never finished watching that, did we?
Yeah, because you passed out.
Wait,
I did.
wait,
well,
try
to be
a bridge
fair,
or just
we
try
were
in
we were
general?
watching
Tri-bridged.
stuff for like 5 hours straight.
We watched like 4 other movies and then got halfway through a 4-hour abridged episode.
Damn.
I was very tired.
So we're a bunch of Leomons that get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider Project Red, or as Ichi likes to pronounce it, Project ED, and a
It's an
third
acronym.
thing. Yeah, but you still pronounce it as it's spelled. That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, I'm with Gar on this one. Anyways.
Anyway,
So,
I accept both answers.
so we're
where's
talking about.
Project Blue?
It's a fan subgroup that someone tried to force me to join. I was like, stop talking to me.
Call me when Project Yellow.
Bro.
Oh my
That'd be
god.
kind of sick, though.
All right.
Oh, that's
Anyways,
funny.
so this is Project Chartreuse.
So,
All right. Here's what we do. We start projects of each of the main Sentai colors, and that's how we bring Sentai back.
Project Yellow. It's just Super Sentai, but better.
Don't you?
Just
Yeah.
Project Sentai, but you.
BLUE.
Yes. Project BLUE. There we go.
Blu-ray.
All right. So this week we're talking about Zeztz episode 41, Gavan Infinity episode 20, and for a reason Gar will hopefully explain once we get to it, episodes 14 and 15 of the original Kamen Rider.
Well, I'll explain it right now.
All right.
As of our recording right now, which is Friday, July 3rd,
Spoilers.
2026. Yes, this episode's now dated. Shut up. It marks the
Dated from the day
55th.
before it comes out.
Yeah. It marks the 55th anniversary of Hayato Ichimonji's debut in Kamen Rider.
I figured that's what this was about.
Yes.
Cool.
Very cool.
All right. Well, before we get into all that, we have some news to talk about.
News.
Use mode.
News mode.
News mode.
So, I don't know if there was any one specific event that prompted this, but apparently there was a promotional video released by the Zeztz and Gavan Infinity production team regarding the upcoming release of the movies. They on their YouTube channel, the Toei Movies YouTube channel, posted a special collaboration video with the No More Eiga Dorobo campaign, which, if the translation is not immediately obvious, it's speaking out against movie piracy.
Well,
It just got a new gachapon as well. There's now a soda guy and a popcorn headed guy. Those were not there before. It was just camera and siren.
It's
the
I have
best-
no idea about this. This sounds like it's already a thing that exists that they are then collabing with, but I've never heard of this.
So, Ichi,
Interesting.
They usually have these guys do promotional videos for, especially with Rider and Sentai, with their live concert videos. So, like, you know how they do like the Rider and Sentai live specials at like the beginning of like January, end of February-ish?
Uh-huh.
They usually have a video of them stating to the audience, please do not record. That is illegal. We are recording it for our own. They're doing it for the movie. I want to say mainly because the biggest factor, Zeztz got leaked through cam footage, like video cam footage last year.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Same happened with Geets.
Oh,
Same
so
thing happened with Keats. So they're just starting to enforce of like, please, guys, you can wait a fucking month.
so this is them finally speaking out against people who are leaking the movies.
Kind of like how they stopped doing the whole toy catalog thing of like, you guys don't get that anymore. You get descriptions.
Awkwardly tugs collar.
I hate
Yeah.
the people who have to ruin it for everybody else. Makes me
I know,
angry.
right? What an asshole.
So apparently,
Makes me angry.
what an asshole. So apparently, in this video, Zeztz and Gavan Infinity are on a special mission: stop Eiga
Oh,
Dorobo, movie piracy. The video highlights the consequences of movie piracy in Japan and ends with an anti-piracy message in multiple languages.
Oh my gosh.
They did a Ketero collaboration with No More as well.
There's figure arts of these mascot
Yeah, there
characters.
is. And they just got Gachapon too.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I've always seen these guys.
I love that one of them is a police alarm and the other one has a camcorder for a head.
Yeah.
That's really, that's
He
honestly
flipped.
very Japan coded, and I love it.
And I like that his camera actually flips open so that you can see the window.
Guys, remember
And
Oh, that's
they
sick.
have a fandom of people who think they're hot.
remember
Yeah.
camcorders, guys? I loved when camcorders were a thing.
I'm gonna look this up on deviantart.com.
Oh God.
Do you dare me? Because I will.
Yes. I bet you there's
Okay.
art of one of them with the camera heads filming two others fucking each other.
Okay,
That's cool.
hold on.
That's cool. They showed up with Drive.
Okay, so
I
I'm on
can't
you.
tell if
so-
that's something you actually saw or that you just made up because I can imagine it.
Okay, so I'm on
Right.
deviantart.com right now. What should I type in?
No more Eiga Dorobo.
Gaia Online.
Or just type in Eiga Dorobo, see if that comes up. Oh,
Wait,
one of them's
can you
copy
spell
dotting the
that?
other. It's in the news link there, but it's EIGADOROBO.
Oh wait, let me find the.
I was gonna say if you got the news links open, it'll be there.
Is it the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
So yeah, this is a thing they're doing. They're finally speaking out against cam recordings of movies. That's hilarious.
Okay,
Wow, there are
so there is one piece of art. Only one. I'm gonna screenshot it right now.
Is it safe to post?
I think. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing like super wrong with it.
I mean, is this an appropriate Game Grunts?
I'm gonna let you guys decide.
All right. They're not naked,
Yeah,
so
that's safe. That's safe.
That's
that's fine.
wow. They reversed it because everybody thinks that camera guy is the hot one.
Well, the camera guy's the one who's got to film the action happening.
I like the
Yeah.
siren one.
Right.
And then on
Why
the
is
other
that,
hand,
like,
there are all the
kinda
people
hot, though?
who ship the camera guy and the siren guy.
And some people's new fetishes have been activated.
Oh, you know what's funny? Okay, so the description for this picture, I quote, "I think the cuffs look so much better the other way around, officer."
God. Oh, there we go.
Oh my
This is the-
gosh.
I can't tell if this is a person like trying to be like an activist about like piracy is good actually, or if they're just incredibly horny. I can't tell.
I just imagine the first time these two characters meet each other and the camera guy starts getting frisky and then the alarm guy just like not immediately on board with it, just starts I wasn't gonna
You think
say
that's
it's 7, but yeah, it seems very skibbity coded. Damn it. I hate that I have
I'm
to
not
say
gonna
that.
lie, when I first saw Skibbity Toilet, my first thought was these guys, so
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
yeah.
Alright, let's immediately move away from this. Next news story is we have the release date for Agito's Superpower War.
Woo!
The film will be available on DVD and Blu-ray September 9th.
Oh, that's very soon.
That's not that far.
Which means we could probably talk about it sometime this year if it gets subbed.
Hopefully.
It's Kiki. I have things to say about her right now, but I won't.
Well, this is about a different writer show.
Oh, I know. I was just because Jiva posted the
Oh, the Kiki emote.
Yeah, the Kiki emote, and I was like, I have things to say about Gavan this week.
Oh yeah. So in addition,
We'll get there.
In addition, there's a limited edition deluxe Blu-ray available only through the Toei Video online shop, which will include a special bonus, a teaser visual acrylic block. What the fuck does that mean?
It's an acrylic figurine.
But why is it described as a block? I just imagine like a cube made of acrylic. Anyway, other bonuses include a booklet and character visual photo card set. The limited edition deluxe Blu-ray will include a bonus disc that will feature over 60 minutes of making of footage and a visual commentary with Jun Kaname and Toshiki Kashu, along with producer Shinichiro Shirakura and director Ryuta Tazaki. So if you're into the behind-the-scenes shit, that's the version to buy.
Right. So Ichi, I'm just gonna post it in the Discord chat here. This is like
what?
Like this is an acrylic block.
Oh, I was like, why does it come with this? Is there a zebra in the film?
Oh, it's kind of sick though.
Yeah, so it's like a 3D image in like a glass case.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, is that the one it comes with, or is there art of it?
No, it's just like another reference. So it's like a 3D acrylic stand.
I didn't want to play the video to see if they have the image of it in the video, but if someone has an image of the actual acrylic block that comes with the version, please post that.
Is it in the video? No, it's just them talking in the video.
Fun. All right, so yes, the Agito movie very soon. Excited.
Why don't you get fan subbed first before the official release?
Could be. We'll see. Next, in SH Figure Arts news, we have the Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Black Kingstone Flash Edition.
Oh.
So Kamen Rider Black with more glowy effects.
And this and less skin tear.
Yeah. So this is a re-release of the. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead and I'll explain why this is a good thing.
So this is a re-release of the previously put out Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Black with some upgrades. Now includes a light condensing head part and a PET sheet that recreates the Kingstone effect in its flash state. You can see the image of it with the little screen in front of it. That's very cool.
Yeah.
150 millimeters tall, interchangeable antenna parts, light condensing head part, so it's got the glowy eyes. Interchangeable belt parts, the flash effect sheet,
cool.
PET sheet base, and interchangeable hands.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Black suit's really good.
That's awesome.
Let me just finish this up. The first release version of this item comes with a bonus decorated design display base, which is there with the black emblem. 11,000 yen December release.
Yeah. So this is a good thing, mainly because I want to say during the invasion they had a release of the original.
Oh, thank you, Decker, for sharing the acrylic block.
It's the Gil's head.
Broken Gil's helmet.
When they first did the renewal Kamen Rider Black figure art, everyone was excited and then miserable because the quality was so bad. Like the figures would be like, so the limbs would be ripping before anyone actually touched it.
Yeah, because they made it like too suit accurate.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was like dissolving in a toy warehouse somewhere. Levels of accurate.
No, more like, oh boy, I can't wait to open my figure and it's ruined before I even got to actually.
Yeah, like you try to move an arm on it and it just pops off.
You know,
no. So,
that's really bad.
So if you look at Kamen Rider Black's arms, you notice how he has like organic tissue in between his padding.
Yeah.
Yep.
That organic look would be already like ripping.
Wow.
Oh no.
Because of exposure from the elements before being properly packaged. The same thing happened to the Ultraman Tiga figure art, which thankfully mine doesn't have that issue, but if you touch it too much, the paint will start to wear off and it will start to tear.
And don't touch it too much.
Yeah,
don't touch your Tiga. Touch your Tiga guy.
No touchy.
You know, I don't know if I ever noticed it before, but I'm looking at these images of the Kamen Rider Black suit. I never realized what a pronounced Cell from Dragon Ball like codpiece this suit has.
Yeah,
I see it.
I don't think I ever noticed that.
He's got it in his mouth too. So
That's a fun sentence to take out of context.
Yep.
So yes, very, very cool. And of course, you can't do anything with Kamen Rider Black without including Shadow Moon these days. So we also have the Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Shadow Moon Shadow Flash Edition.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Oh no, the Shadow Moon suit fucking slaps, man.
I always love this suit better, and this
And
is
he's got
cool.
the Satan Sabule.
Of course.
Ooh, I like the eyes. They're pretty. That's
So,
a
yes.
good green.
Yeah.
Like just to quickly say it, my favorite part of Shadow Moon is just the noise he makes when he's walking.
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
I was about to fucking bring that up. I'm like,
so
he's got the most
if you see
unique
the-
like walk sound ever.
it's because he has those spurs like on the back of his feet. Whenever he walks, speaking of Perfect Cell, whenever he walks, he hears like a clanking. So it's like,
That sound is similar to when Cell walks. That's so fucking weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is obviously a re-release of the previously released Shinkocho Seiho Shadow Moon figure with the same upgrades and a Shadow Flash effect sheet. 145 millimeters tall, comes with the Satan Saburu, the Shadow Saburu short, Shadow Saburu long, interchangeable articulated pants parts. What?
That's a sentence.
Articulated pants.
I want interchangeable articulated pants.
Same.
Oh, he's got
I
pants now.
I just like the phrase articulated pants.
Got pants.
Excuse me,
Well,
excuse me, are these pants articulated?
Yeah, if they have like a figure arts of Gargamon, then he'll have articulated pants.
Oh my gosh.
Now, Lane, let's be serious. That would be a D-Arts release of Gargamon. Come on.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
So yes, comes with weapon holding wrist, left and right, so you can put the Saburu in whatever hand you like. 13,200 yen, so pricier than the black one, and it is releasing in January instead of December.
But he looks so good.
It
does
is
look so
very good.
It's the silver, man.
Yeah.
No, they need to release this one more time as the Black RX edition where he's covered in rust.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, so in RX he showed up for 2 episodes and his suit was actually like rusted because he got buried alive
Oh my god.
at the end. Spoilers for a almost 40-year-old show. Shadow Moon got buried alive. Like how Kuga was covered
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
dirt.
say, if they did all that dirty Kuga version figures, they can do that.
Where's my rusted, mind melded fuck
Okay.
Shadow Moon, where he doesn't
Let's-
believe he's the original anymore?
Okay, if we ever get a Shadow Moon figure art, this is how I'm posing him.
Where's my Zeo version? I don't know if they might have done this already, but where's my Zeo version of Kamen Rider Blade with yellowed armor and purple undershirt?
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. They totally should do that just for the fucking joke.
Right? All right, very cool. Next, there was a new TV ad posted promoting the upcoming Blu-ray box set release of Dimensional Warrior Spielbahn, aka one of the suits from VR Troopers.
It's so gorgeous. Like,
It's a cool design.
well, not the suit. I mean, like the actual
Quality.
like the actual remaster itself
Oh, yeah.
is gorgeous. I pray that Discotech Media, who's been releasing all the Kamen Rider shows on Blu-ray, and I did see the Sky Rider news. I'm happy for them for getting that on Blu-ray, an actual Blu-ray, not SD Blu-ray. I hope if they ever get to Spielbahn or other Metal Heroes, they get the Blu-ray release, like the remaster release, in which I think this might be like a secret deal that they have going on of like, we'll remaster the show and have it come out in the West for you guys. That way it's in glorious high definition.
All right, so this Blu-ray box contains all 44 episodes in 4K HD. Includes a 16-page booklet, 2 bonus features from the original 2005 DVD, namely the 2-part conversation between Hiroshi Watari and Makoto Sumikawa, and conversation between Susumu Yoshikawa and Ichiro Mizuki. I know that name.
So
they're good.
no, you finish up and I'll say what I'm gonna say.
So this as you might expect for a Blu-ray release of an entire fucking show, it's expensive as fuck. 57,200 yen. So that before markup, shipment, conversion, or anything, that's at least $570.
And this is why you understand why video rental stores still exist in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's releasing October 14th. Pre-orders are now open, and if you pre-order it before September 4th, you will receive it on the scheduled delivery date. But if you pre-order it after September 4th, it will be delivered a few days after the release date. You know, the way shipments work.
Like they have like a guy dressed as Spielbahn come to your door, knock. Here's your Blu-ray set. Goodbye.
That one costs extra.
But yeah. So yeah, 2 of the 3 Metal Hero shows that were a part of VR Troopers is now in HD.
That means they'll probably do the last one.
Metelder. You know, the main one. Ryan Steele.
They haven't done Metalder?
Nope.
Jesus.
And all they've done Blu-ray wise for Metal Heroes has been the Space Sheriffs, because obviously.
Yep.
Spielbahn here.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And that's it.
Oh.
That's it. Just these 4 shows.
Miri is asking how many discs it is. The article does not say how many discs it is.
Remember in the Metelder movie when he beat an enemy with like a Buddhist technique?
Remember when they were like, hey, where's our boss? I don't know. Well, who should attack Metelder? Guys, there's like an army of us. Let's just fucking gang them.
They called it a movie, even though it was just like 22 minutes.
It's a festival movie. It plays with other movies. It's more like an exclusive episode that you see at the festival.
Yeah.
But like I jokingly said, if we get Metelder on Blu-ray in high definition, I will painstakingly remaster VR Troopers with HD footage.
I already know you won't do that.
I would do it for at least the first episode. And thank you, Locke, for showing everyone the rust of Shadow Moon from Black RX.
I love it.
Rusty Moon.
Rusty Moon.
Rusty.
Rusty Moon.
Who knew Rust could look so good?
Wow, look at that shine.
Turning into
ironic, because it's not a shine.
All right, and our last news story. Premium Bandai posted official images of the Super Change Co-Brander and Super Change Ganiran from B Robo Kabutak.
So the Cobra, what?
They look like fucking robot masters from Mega Man.
Yeah, so the Cobra one, if I remember correctly, is voiced by Hirakawa. Vegeta.
Oh, fuck.
Someone obviously watched G.I. Joe when they were making that series.
Cobra Commander is pretty iconic.
It's G.I. Joe against Cobra and Destro fighting to save the day. These figures are cool. They're always rare. Trying to find them is a price not fair. Kabutak.
So this is B-Robo Kabutak's Super Change series of action figures back in the Reiwa era. Feature the same transformation gimmick as the original, but the range of motion and paint job have been upgraded. The gimmick allows you to transform a figure from normal mode to super mode. So first we have Co-Brander, Cobra-type robot with a Cobra-type biochip. That makes it sound like a Metabot.
It is.
I was
they are
thinking
pretty
that
much
too.
Metabots.
In super mode, Co-Brander stands 160 millimeters tall, included Cobra Vute, which I guess is the whip. While retaining the transformation gimmick, some parts of the structure have been improved for this release. The movement in the heck, chest, waist, legs, and ankles has been expanded. I assume that was supposed to say head.
Movement in the heck.
The movement in the heck. Allowing for more dynamic posing. The upgraded paint job matches the series. Even the smallest details, such as the inside of the mouth, fangs, and sneakers, have been painted. An improved level of texture and detail compared to the original product. Premium Bandai web exclusive 4,400 yen October release. That's a pretty good price for a not ornate but detailed figure that has been updated this much.
Yeah,
I'd say that's a fair price. And then of course we have the Ganiran which is a horseshoe crab type robot, which again was a kind of Metabot. He is Co-Brander's henchman, 160 millimeters tall in super mode, includes the Genny Boomerang, or as I would have shortened it, the Gennyrang. Same description, same price, October release. Yeah, they're both 4,400 yen, October release. Pre-orders end July 20th.
All right.
Very cool.
Just remember, everyone, they wanted to do Beetleborg season 3, and they saw this and went, "What the fuck?" like again, Saban saw this and went, "The fuck."
Tell me I'm wrong that these look like things and bosses you'd fight in classic Mega Man.
Oh, 100%.
They do. I hope they make the green one. The green one looks cool.
All right, and that is the news.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's some Ultra news.
Okay.
Oh.
Get some news going.
Ultraman Teo came out today.
Was it good?
Stuff.
I don't know. I didn't watch it yet.
What?
I'll check out the first episode.
I'll check it out too. But I might just pull an Omega and just wait.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah, it just came out like an hour ago.
I'm on it. Well, I'm sad.
Yeah.
Me too.
My boy's gone. He's gone.
He left as he appeared, saying something in gratuitous English.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to get into this right the fuck now. So yes, Zero unfortunately got killed in this episode, and his kind of last thing he did before he got gut punched by a nightmare was basically he turns over to the camera and he just yells out in big ass English, "I believe in my dream." So people are making fun of him and memeing the shit out of his face because they're all they're like, "Oh, it's just kind of out of his character and how he is and stuff." And my response and defense to that is, he probably knew he was gonna die, so he was just kind of reveling in it. So
probably,
he's just kind of showing that he's not broken and that he's not afraid to die. So he's just yeah, I believe in my dream, even if I'm gonna die. So honestly, it didn't bother me that this happened.
It kind of had the heroic good guy version of Shoka Banzai kind of energy.
It also kind of reminded me, and this is really funny because today's the 30th anniversary of the movie Independence Day, which is one of my favorite 90s movies ever.
Oh my god.
And the final, the character played by Randy Quaid, he's about to sacrifice himself in the movie, and he's just "Hello, boys, I'm back," and then he blows up in the ship or whatever like that. But that's kind of the energy it gave me with Zero's death. So I was just sitting there being hell yeah. So he was not afraid to express his love for dreams.
It's you know what? Respect for that man.
I like how it kind of also had the energy of, "I'm dying, but you can go fuck yourself because my son's gonna get you."
That's exactly it. Also, confirmation, everyone. There is a Canadian code branch. So.
Well, they said North America. I don't know if we got.
No, but you saw all the flags that were there, and those are all the different branches of code. And there was a Canadian flag in that set of flags. So there's a Canadian branch of code.
All right, fair enough.
Just I think it was in Zero. I think it was in one of the 01 movies. There was a Zaya Industries in Canada. So.
We've got more worldwide versions of codes, so.
But yeah.
I didn't even actually know that there were worldwide versions of code. But my favorite part of this episode, I think my least favorite part had to have been, what happened to Zero. But my favorite part of this episode is apparently nightmares are responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs? What?
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't even know dinosaurs could have nightmares.
I talked about this in the episode where that whole thing got revealed about nightmares existing since the dawn of man. I was like, come on. That really took the wind out of my sails.
It's collapsing civilizations. I get that. That makes sense. But they were also responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs. Like, what? Why are the dinosaurs having nightmares about meteors?
They made the dinosaurs have a bad dream about meteors and ice age and viral infections, and then black case effect happened, and all that shit happened for real, and then they all got extincted.
And then that giant flying brain that leaves Earth for no reason.
Oh my god.
But anyways, it was really, really fucked up just seeing this nightmare just go to every like branch of code and just like kill everybody, just demolishing buildings. And I'm like, holy shit. Like there's a shot of this like one like code lady at code just like on the phone with her mom or something like that, and then she like turns around and she still has a smile on her face, hit with an explosion. I'm like, oh shit,
that was kind of fucked up.
The death count in this episode was just so high. I was like, oh my god,
this was almost like a fucking Roshuo bombs the world moment.
Yeah, no, I remember we had like an argument where just like, okay, which rider show has like the biggest fucking death count?
Wasn't there one where like the world ended?
Kinda.
Something like that.
But before we get too far away from it, what someone else brought up in the chat earlier is, yes, they updated the opening this episode with all 4 of the Gore Nightmares and Nox Midnight Shadow, so that was nice to see.
I like their kind of like dimensional world, like throne thing they got going on. That's pretty cool. Like I love the shots they had. It was super cool.
It's so like Final Fantasy Shiteno 4 Lords villain coded.
It was kind of some Kingdom Hearts shit.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's what we were saying when we watched it earlier.
Oh no, my Kingdom Hearts comments are not about Zeztz. I have Kingdom Hearts related comments later.
I saw someone I saw someone make a meme where like it shows like the organization like room where they all have their chairs and they're all like popping in, and someone like edited in like the Discord like join sound when they all fucking show up. It's so good.
That's funny.
Oh fuck.
That's funny.
Yeah, I also really hate that the Oblivion Nightmare, even though it's evolved out of the baby form, still has the baby voice.
Oh my gosh, that I was like, I hate this.
So what I thought was the biggest information drop this episode was that apparently the lady did in fact willingly fuse with Phantom. We got the flashback of that.
That was a very interesting choice.
Oh, seeing her smile and like act like that was so creepy. I was like, ah.
So it seems like they've
just the warping through that window effect was actually pretty cool.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
So it seems like they've fused together, similar in a way to how Sieg and Punish did, but where Sieg seemed to be the more dominant personality in that arrangement, it feels like the Phantom is primarily in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, because there's that one scene where Nem approaches her and then she just like completely ignores her. And I was like, okay, so that makes sense that the Nightmare has more control over this entire entity rather than the lady does.
And at first I was wondering, like, why would she do this? It seemed like the lady and the Phantom were in opposition to each other. But I guess at some point she just decided, oh yeah, my whole fucking deal is let's destroy code. And I guess now that the 4 Gore Nightmares are online and actively working to destroy code, the lady goes, well, fuck it, I might as well help you. Yeah. And
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I guess I feel like we could have been a little bit more verbose and explicit about that fact, but I guess it's apparent enough in what we were seeing.
Also, you can tell they don't get along with each other because like the one who's like going off to like destroy code, like one of them's just like, hey, save some for me, and he's just like I give a shit, man. He just fucking goes.
It is interesting that the 4 Gore Nightmares are not like completely allied. They have their own priorities.
That's why the real enemies are themselves.
Of course.
Right.
Is there going to be discord and chaos between them? Will they fall apart from the inside like every other Shiteno-ass group of 4 villains ever?
Meanwhile, Nem is just like fucking like dying in pain, and then Sieg's like, "Ha ha, you suck."
It's like, your nightmare is complete.
Let's have a bad dream together.
Remember that, that
love
famous
Sieg
meme?
so much.
That famous meme where it's Kaiba looking out the window, looking really upset.
Oh my gosh.
It was like the reverse of that. It was Sieg looking out the window with a crazy smile. Someone needs to put those side by side so it's like they're looking through the same window at each other.
Just the fucking
Please.
shots of Sieg like goofily tumbling around Nem as she's writhing in pain. Just like, what the fuck, dude? I enjoyed you more when you were a summon. Yeah, so Catastrophe, the Nightmare of Ruin, is going around all the different code branches around the world and blowing them up. Oh yeah, it's Kaiba from Season 0.
Season 0 Kaiba.
Yeah, and I guess it never came up before, but so Zero decides to just go, all right, so we're in full fucking crisis mode, so I'm gonna go ahead and dox code entirely to all world governments, and proceeds to forward all of their research on nightmares to every government across the globe.
I love that
was a choice.
I love that the North American branch gets destroyed. He goes, "All right, everyone, I'm fully in charge of like the entire organization," and I was like, "Cool."
The Americans are dead. Japan is now in charge.
Japan is triumph.
But what I was talking about when I said it hasn't been talked about before is, as the files get doxed, Nazca learns that Kureha is dead. And we still haven't fully explained the whole her exploding into goo thing.
That'll never be explained.
I'll never forget that. It's so funny.
I wanted so bad for the file that Nazca was reading to go, Kureha Miyamoto exploded into goo.
Into goop.
Goop. Pink goo.
So Fujimi decides, I'm going to run to the code headquarters and do things that will maybe help. Even though they've seen the code headquarters, or not so much seen, but they know that the code headquarters across the world are getting fucking exploded. So why Fujimi thinks he is going to be of any help?
And cool.
He is
he
cool.
He also knows he's a main character.
That's absolutely true. But I genuinely wonder what he's thinking he's going to do that is going to stop the building from exploding.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know.
All I know is he's seen to watch Build, especially the
Oh
new
my
Gentoku
God.
arc.
So he rolls up to his fucking... He rolls up to the base and then runs into Odaka and then opens up his jacket to reveal he's got a brand new shirt promoting his Paranormal Affairs division.
That was funny.
And of course, everyone in this channel who's watched Kamen Rider Build immediately was activated.
Sleeper agent.
It's a shirt too. You can actually get the shirt.
Of course it is. You too can join the Paranormal Affairs division. So,
Dude, I want that shirt.
If you can get Bonjo's dirty ass shirt from episode 1, then everything's on the table.
So Allie, I'm going to explain this to you and for anyone watching who might not have watched Kamen Rider Build. So there was a character, Gentoku, and he started out as a serious character, and then halfway through the show, he took a hard pivot and became kind of a jokey character. And the most consistent
like
bit he did,
relief.
kind of, but he was still cool.
He was trying to be like a good guy because he wanted to like gain the main character's trust, but he was just being really over the top about it.
So the bit that he would do all the time is he would always be wearing like a leather jacket or some sort of jacket. And whenever he wanted to make a significant comment in the conversation, he would lift open his jacket and his response would be on the shirt he was wearing the whole time.
That's hilarious. I love it.
There was even
I honestly really want that Paranormal Affairs shirt. I really want it.
There was even one shirt he wore. I forget the context, but there was one shirt he wore that one side of it said yes and the other side of it said no. And someone asked him a question, and he was like waggling his shirt back and forth as if like, what's the answer going to be? What's the answer going to be? Yes!
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Yep.
I love it.
And another one he did, I think I'm remembering this right, but he was standing next to everyone else as they were about to henshin, and he opens up his shirt and it's just like, I'm with stupid, and it was pointed at one of the other characters, and then he realized he was standing not next to the person he intended to point it at, so he just like moves down the line to stand next to them.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm remembering that right.
Oh, Gentoku, you silly man.
Oh yeah.
I liked it when he was Night Rogue.
And of course, we can't forget my favorite ever Gentoku moment, where that's exactly it, where he gets told he has to eat peppers, and he hates peppers, so he just runs down the street screaming, Pima! Pima! Which is the Japanese word for pepper.
Yeah, which is, like pimento.
Oh,
Pima.
and his fucking different nation's clothing arc is a whole other scenario. Jesus.
Like I said, the man was trying too hard to gain their trust.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Anyways, so yeah, we last week we saw the preview and we were wondering why Nox and Baku were fighting, and I'm like, oh yeah, because Nox still wants to destroy code.
Bro.
Which that includes his former boss.
Okay, here's the thing. Odaka has talked a big game about destroying code the whole season, and he has actively tried to murder Zero for a good chunk of the show, and obviously anyone else code related. But I don't know if this was the deal the whole time, or if this was a prompted change. But in this episode, he goes, "Oh no, I actually don't care about any of the people working at code. I just want to destroy their technology because that's what the problem has been." Where the fuck do I start?
Why does he keep freaking
I don't know where that came from.
Okay, A, that technology was made by people. So if you have a problem with the technology, you have a problem with the people who made it. B, that is wildly inconsistent with your several attempts to murder the chief staff of the organization. And C, I thought that you were I'm dying here. I thought that you and Baku were aligned in your goals. Sure, we oppose code because they're doing some shady shit, but we have removed the primary problem at the source of code, which is 3. So it's fine that you want to destroy code's technology, but don't be so fucking wishy-washy, flippy-floppy about it. And B, why are you fighting Zeztz again? We just finished formalizing the fact that you were teamed up now.
Because it looked like Nox was trying to kill Zero, and Baku was like, no, you can't kill Zero.
And Nox, as people have been saying in the Discord, Odaka should have fucking opened with that line and prevented a needless conflict.
No, because that's not in his character, because he doesn't say shit to anyone. He keeps his personal shit very, to himself.
And then I have
always been.
And then I have other problems with the actual fight itself. So not only did we get another scene where as shots cut between each other, he switches between the extreme driver and the normal driver again, but after starting the fight as extreme, going up against a form whose specialty is using shadow to avoid attacks, this dumb motherfucker switches to the fucking physical punch shit form. Bro, what? You couldn't have made a worse tactical blunder. A, switching from your final form to a weaker form, and B, switching to the form that does nothing but punch shit against the guy good at dodging.
No,
doesn't even say this would be best for this.
Well, no, and it's really funny too because Catastrum's the one form he has that actually has a flaw because it's adrenaline fueled. So he actually Odaka stops Catastrum in its tracks, and then because he's not he's stopped, the form stops because it's adrenaline fueled. If he stops what he's doing, it's not going to work anymore. I love that attention to detail.
The only reason I can think of for him to be using Catastrum in this episode is one that only makes sense out of universe, and that it is because the catastrophe nightmare is focused on in this episode. Catastrophe's doing stuff, so let's show Catastrum.
No, but also in the premonition, he killed Nox with Catastrum. So
they could have just not done it in that form. Anyway,
we need to see it again.
Oh, you know what? The thematic narration callback of Catastruming the form that killed Nox in the premonition does justify it a tiny amount.
Yeah,
but again, only from an out of universe, out of context sense. It's still a shit ass tactical choice. And something else that I don't think has been done before, but before he switches, while he's fighting an Extreme, he uses gravity ability. Have we ever seen him in Extreme use the abilities of other Capsums?
I mean, it makes sense that he could use the abilities of other Capsums.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's par for the course that Rider final forms just have all of the abilities of their previous forms, but that just lends further credence to why did you switch to another form? You could have just used Catastrum powers as Extreme.
Well, it's like in the final episode, he's gonna use fucking Impact. Because like,
sure.
we need him to use the base form in the final episode.
It's absolutely gonna happen. Or they'll come up with like super impact, some like with rising or realizing Hopper and Wonder Almighty and all this super base form bullshits that I hate.
Realizing Hopper so much. The laziest shit ever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then Zero like runs away, but then he gets sent into a dream, and then he's fighting the
Catastrum hits him so hard that he knocks him unconscious and puts him into the dream world.
Yeah, and then so Zero gets like
gut
punched. Yeah, and then like Baku finds him, and he's like he's dead, or as far as we know, he is.
They're no. Well, I'm pretty sure I saw a shot of the actor getting his flowers. So. Oh
yeah, no. So I think Zero is like gone. So
probably.
I am sad.
I even put in my notes Zero struck down because I didn't really want him to not.
Hey Taro in the Discord, he was a Zero, died a hero.
Yeah, but it was also cute because there's like a shot of him like he's like polishing the Zoroider, and so like it shows that like he had a real attachment to that bike. Yeah, which makes sense. So like he probably like built that motor, that bike, and he like loved taking care of it, and that's probably why he made his like dream form like the Zoroider in robot form.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
This is gonna suck out all of the seriousness and tension in that scene and our conversation about it. But while Allie and I were watching that, so it like Zero was like polishing up the bike, and it had the energy of like he's preparing it for Baku to like teach him how to ride. So I just imagined him going.
That was just showing like him passing it on.
I just imagined him going, "Son, come over here and learn to ride me. I mean the bike." Just Aslan,
like I said,
me!
I still want to do the thing where if they release the figure arts of Zero in the bike mode and the Zoroider.
That joke was just completely ignored, and then there was just like this big silence.
Can't all be winners.
I mean, I laughed pretty hard when you made it. So.
Oh my god! Just the shot of Zero screaming as Catastrum's about to sock him. Do I have to do this, Dad? Yes.
Do I have to do this? I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Mine's just too damn bad. Keep riding.
You are winning, son.
Excuse me.
It's funny.
Oh, the other thing that was funny about when Zero fought Catastrum, like we all love Zero, but what the fuck did you think you were gonna do pulling out a normal ass pistol?
Listen, you gotta try something.
Sure.
You gotta try something. It's like when Han Solo like they found like Darth Vader on Cloud City, and like Han Solo's first instinct is to fucking shoot him, and just Vader's like, bitch, please.
Hey, here's the thing that I'll say. Remember literally, I think it was literally last fucking episode when he pulled out the booster capsum and like went super speed mode and judo chopped a bunch of dudes?
Right?
Where was that?
Well, those were against normal actual humans. I don't think it would have worked well against a nightmare.
He could have used it to escape.
Right, when the doctor used the gun.
Like, bro, Zero's biggest problem is his inconsistency.
Yeah, but he believes in his dreams.
Well, then he should get away so he can keep working towards them.
Anyways, we should make that face an emoji in the Discord. So
yeah, just remind me tomorrow and I'll do that.
Hell yeah.
Also, safe to say the Zero, I believe in my dream face is going to be the thumbnail.
Oh, of course. Anyways, rest in peace, Zero. I will miss you. You're my favorite character in the series from day one. So
Rip Zero, you will be
Yeah.
missed.
yeah.
Zero, you were cool and you were not a cat.
You are not a cat. Thank fucking God. Jesus Christ, I hated that shit.
He'll be reincarnated as a cat.
There we go.
No, I am not a cat.
Yeah. So it looks like next week there was some mention of quote unquote farewell Nox. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
You're gonna die.
It looks like Catastrophe is gonna attempt to fuse with Baku the same way the other Gore Nightmares are doing.
Oh shit.
That would be bad.
That'd be very bad. I think like catastrophic.
Nice. All right. Any other?
Joe check.
Well, I was gonna say any other closing thoughts on Zeztz before we move on.
Oh, we're getting there in the end game now.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's getting close.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
I really want to learn more about Nem, though. Like,
oh, we will. Like,
yeah,
if it's the same shit like Koyomi and Wizard, like, Nem is the plot device.
Well, I
She's
feel
the
like
whole reason all this shit's happening.
Well, sure, but I feel like we've already learned just about all there is to know about Nem. Like, what else can there be?
Code Somnia is Nem.
Oh, God.
No?
No, watch. It's gonna be like
I think he was making a joke.
You have to kill me, Baku, if you want to end Code Somnia.
That would suck.
Jeez,
That would suck.
Well, here's the thing.
Jesus.
Code Somnia was spawned from Sieg's power, so if anything, we need to kill Sieg and make it stick this time.
Yeah, maybe Sieg's Nem's dad. I don't know.
He's funny. I like Sieg.
But he's not fun anymore.
Wouldn't that be fucked up if Sieg ended up being Nem's dad?
God.
Well,
I don't see any. No.
That's not possible because we know Nem was spawned by Phantom slashing Lady's hand in her dream. She's a living black case effect. So it's kind of not possible.
Sieg would be like, I'm your dad.
I'm your pretend dad that shows up when you think about me.
Also, that's an interesting thing to process. Nem's two moms, the Lady and Phantom, have now fused into one being.
Mega lesbian. The Lesbo Nightmare.
Damn, the new Steven Universe is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
The Yuri Nightmare.
All I want to do is see you turn into a giant nightmare. Giant nightmare.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Orb there, where it's like kind of disappointing that the show forgot about Nem trying to learn how to use her powers to fight.
Yeah.
I definitely do agree with that because I really like Nem as a character, but I also sometimes really hate when shows just have that one female character that's just there for the plot point, and then also they're just like the damsel in distress like 99% of the time, which is basically what Nem is. And sometimes it just like drives me up the wall.
The thing is, it's actually unusual that the lead female character gets this much plot development because
that is true.
In a lot
and
of
I'm
these,
very glad that they did that. That is one thing that I really like about Nem is that she has a really good backstory. I mean, the whole story of Zeztz is just cool in general.
No, I like the Zeztz story.
Yeah, the Zeztz story is really, really good. But like I said, just her being like the damsel in distress like 90% of the time is just not my cup of tea personally. But it would be cool if she had some kind of like Madoka frickin' Magica moment where at the like peak of the show she like transcends the fucking earth and like resets everything or whatever.
Yeah,
that
I was
would
wondering
be
if
cool.
something like that would happen where she's like unlocks dream goddess powers or something.
That would
that's
actually be
what I'm
kinda
saying. I think Nem is like super fucking important to the show. They just haven't gotten to it yet.
And the thing,
but I mean more important than they've
she's
already
she's gonna be the
established.
trump card at the end.
She's like the source.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm saying she's the
Probably.
source.
The
She's
thing
the
is-
source of everything.
The thing is that I was kind of starting on earlier is it's impressive how involved in the plot Nem is, even though we wish there was more, because in most of these shows, the female lead character is just a support role character and doesn't really do a lot. There have been exceptions, and they've been happening more and more frequently in recent years. But there
the
are
Nem capsule.
Oh god, she's gonna turn into a capsum at the end.
Sorry, go ahead, honey.
The majority of these female lead characters in shows like these, particularly in Rider, just kind of relegate the female characters to support roles. One of the most prominent.
They're there to make them look hot.
Yeah, one of the most prominent examples in recent history would be May from Kamen Rider Saber. We were all hoping that she would do shit, and she did literally nothing of importance.
Oh, that sucks.
But what I think is a possibility, I don't necessarily believe that they will, but there is precedent. Hey, everyone who has watched Zio, remember Soup? Tsukuyomi from Zio turning into a rider at the 11th hour?
Soup.
So,
her turning into a rider would actually be pretty sick.
That's what I'm saying. It's not unprecedented, and it's a possibility.
Kamen Rider Nem.
That's absolutely
It's
what
not
they'll call it.
impossible. It's not impossible.
Kamen Rider Super Soup.
Though I have to say, I kind of actually like the idea of her not like kind of sacrificing herself at the end more, but maybe she like becomes a rider and then it kind of like exhausts all of her life force and then she like just kind of like floats off into like butterflies or some shit.
I do think her sacrificing herself to fix things is a very strong possibility because let's remember, she is not human. She is a manifested black case effect. So I think that if at the end of the show we kill all nightmares and solve all black case effects, whether it is a cause of or a symptom of, it probably will result in Nem being deleted.
It probably will get rid of her. Yeah, most definitely.
That's going to be like the final tragedy at the end of the solving the major conflict.
That would really it would suck, but it also like makes the most sense.
Yep.
And that's also what I really liked about Madoka Magica for anyone who's ever seen it. Yeah. Saddest fucking anime ever alive, but that's basically what I envision happening to Nem, is that she just has this like epiphany moment and just like explodes everything. And
we're gonna finally get a new Madoka movie in August, except we're gonna have to wait for it to come out in like October.
Oh yeah, and by the way, speaking of Madoka, so you know, Allie and I have been watching a bunch of different shows. You know, Kamen Rider Gaim, the Fruit Samurai one I've shown you.
Oh yeah,
written by the same people.
Written by the writer of Madoka.
I think you've told me that.
You're a butcher.
No,
so buckle in.
I think you've told me that.
I believe I did.
You probably heard it from Castranger episode 1.
It's funny, Tokusatsu just like dropped the whole Gaim summer movie on YouTube today.
Ah, yes, the soccer movie.
Oh,
yeah, you know, because FIFA.
They can go fuck themselves.
God damn it.
Wow, you got...
We're not sport ball people, Gar.
No, but it's just read the room, guys.
Hamura didn't do anything. He turned into a soccer ball.
Anyways, Joe Chuck
throws all of my papers to the winds because we couldn't even last one fucking episode.
No, we needed our darling Kiki to be back to normal, and I am. We may have lost Zero and Zeztz, but we gained back Kiki and Gavan. So
really, it happened in one episode. Oh my god!
I have so much to say about this bullshit.
The fact that Reiji just like stuck his nose into it, he's just like, no, this is my responsibility. I need to be the one to make you guys happy again.
Not even that. It's not even the fact that he butted into it. It makes sense for him to want to help them, but we'll get into my problem with it as we get there.
I can firmly confirm that when we were watching this earlier, Ichi was basically just losing his shit, and it was very funny.
It was almost Dawn Brothers level of rage.
I was unfortunately unable to watch Gavan, but hearing that this was what happened, I'm just like, seriously?
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I'm happy.
definitely was kind of disappointing, but
Yeah.
I kind of had a feeling that's what they were going to do.
Oh, I knew they were gonna bring her back next episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. At least
these Toku shows, Toei doesn't have the balls to like. They do something like that, and then they stick with it. They rarely ever have the balls to fucking do that.
Well, they don't have the balls to remove characters from shows anymore because it's not. It's just unless you're Ultraman.
I know. I always say I think death in like tokusatsu just like makes shows so much better.
It does. Unfortunately, agencies want their actors in, like they want their talents in the entire show as much as possible.
That's why when all the corporations realize the multiverse theory fucking is a thing, they're like, oh, we can just bring back anyone anytime because they're from another universe.
So let's just get this out of the way first, as Jerry's mentioning it. So yes, we got a couple new members of the Alpha Universe Galactic Police Staff, Himuro, and the more important one, Investigator Warren, played by Kenji Matsuda, one of my favorite Toku actors, aka Zanki in Hibiki, and more importantly, Garulu in Kiva.
Yeah, and this man fucking owns the room as soon as he walks into it.
Holy fuck, has this man aged like a silver fox. Like, I'm fully straight, but damn, does this guy look good.
Oh, yeah. It's the hair, dude. Got really good hair.
What I really liked about him was his voice.
Oh, yeah.
He has the perfect actor voice that I have ever heard in Japanese.
Can't wait for you to see Kiva.
He sounds so good.
Oh, okay. So, literally, Allie, here's a picture of him in Kamen Rider Hibiki from like 21 years ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's
2005.
He was like a handsome fella.
And then showed
Kiva.
No,
Kiva,
believe me,
he played a wolf monster.
Believe me, I am not jealous at all. Okay, listen, I am bisexual, and honestly, Ichi, if I say a girl is hot, he disagrees with me. He's like, yeah, that girl's hot, and I'm like, yeah, she is.
I thought you said disagrees.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Disagrees at first too.
Yeah, there's
No.
Disagree.
No,
Ooh,
that's
sick.
I fully support Allie being bisexual, and if she ever wanted to kiss a girl, I would be okay with it.
Which I will not do because I am strictly monogamous. But you know.
Fair. But yeah, there's his human form from Kiva. This fucking man.
Wow. Yeah, he's got a good jawline, and I would.
Oh yeah, he was a Makai Knight in Garo also.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
No way.
Yeah.
That's sick. I love that wolf suit. That's awesome.
In Makai Senki, my favorite season.
You're allowed to kiss a girl as long as he cheats on that watch.
That's a private conversation for later.
Yeah.
I'm joking. All right. So anyway,
first of all, like I said, I would never do that, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah. You are a woman of your own decisions.
Yes.
Okay.
Most of the time.
So, most importantly, we got the full Koto Luminous stock hench in this episode that the previous episode deprived us of. So, thank you for giving us that. I'm so glad, even if Koto doesn't get to be Luminous anymore, I'm glad we at least got the stock Jochaku once.
Now you know what you need to do is you need to
edit
make
them together.
An edit video. Yeah, where it's like Kiki and Koto both like transforming into Luminous together.
Would be awesome.
I could do that, but the music wouldn't sync up as well as it did in my previous video because there were 4 separate henshins. I got to extend the footage by putting the different versions of the same footage against each other in the timeline because the song that plays is longer than the actual sequence.
I loved her henshin theme still was going off when she was like finishing off the bad guy, and then when she like finally puts him down, you just hear like the dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying. The song is longer than the visuals for the Jochak.
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite part of this episode, well, like one of my favorite smaller parts was when she turns into Luminous. Literally, it takes the gun out of this dude's hand and like throws it in the sky and just shoots it.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome.
Damn, that was sick as fuck. She just
I was like, that is awesome.
like, damn, even if this is our only time seeing her as Luminous, she absolutely made an impression.
Yeah,
well, I mean, yeah, she
ass.
both her and Kiki did the Gavan exam, so she was also.
Yeah.
It's immediately apparent. As talented
I wonder
as
if they're
Gavan,
gonna do some kind of crazy nonsense where they end up both as Luminous at some point. That would be cool.
I have thoughts about that. We'll talk about later. But it's very apparent that Koto is a much more talented fighter. But what was sad about that scene during Luminous's fight is the charms on the trigger get cut off, which of course Koto is sad about.
Yeah, and then that the one that Decker just posted where it said that it was really sad that she felt like that Kiki didn't matter because no one just ever really noticed who was Gavan Luminous.
Yeah.
That was so sad. I was like, oh,
It's more like people only care about Gavan itself rather than the person who is Gavan.
Yeah.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense. Like in most superhero stories, the superheroes keep their identity secret.
You care about the superhero, but not the person.
And it kind of makes sense,
but it is sad.
Yeah, and it makes sense in their situation because they're like forensics, so it's like they're the people who just kind of show up to like tidy up the crime scene and make shit sense to make the detectives look
take
good.
Notes and yeah.
And
as a massive forensics fan, I completely understand.
And let's be real, the whole focus on hooray Gavan is here isn't fully unwarranted because as much as it would be nice if the general public would ask for 1 second, hey, is the previous Gavan okay? Which they didn't. Let's be real, they're happy that there is still a Gavan out there saving lives, I think is the focus.
Yeah.
But because Koto is so distressed about Kiki, she can't really focus on that.
But yeah, so obviously like Reggie shows up because like they need Kiki's like more geared translation skills.
Which we don't have an explanation for yet, by the way.
We'll find out this week. So they go down and Koto's just like, yeah, about that, and like explains the whole situation. Reggie's like, damn, that's fucked up. I'm gonna change this.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But what I thought was odd is like the hospital they're in is apparently the name was Koso Police Hospital, and it was kind of, this is just me not knowing how the normal world works, but it was puzzling to me that there was a whole hospital just for police ?
I mean, police get injured a lot. So.
I mean, sure, but why does there need to be one specifically for the police?
Because it's Gavan. I don't know. Also, Fade shows up and Kiki's like, oh, that's so sweet. Who are you?
That was funny. And then he just kind of, he's like, what?
Yeah, he looks over at Koto like, what's going on?
I mean, that makes sense. Obviously, he wouldn't have gotten the memo because how the fuck would they have contacted him?
But that was really sweet of him to like show up because she was like injured. I was like, oh, like Fate cares.
That was really nice. He faded from her memory.
Oh.
Got him. That's funny.
Oh shit.
So
it's funny.
That's not bad, Koto suit.
Yeah. So a couple of the big criminals of the week start reassembling. I guess these are like the major cult followers of Azazel.
They broke out of prison.
We have Ruduge. We have Don Morrow, and they for some reason, I guess we'll get into later, they also recruit the teacher from the previous episode, even though she didn't really do a lot.
That was an interesting choice.
Fuck her, she ruined Kiki.
I know. I was like, I want to strangle this woman.
Yeah. How dare you?
We also got a little bit of, so remember that great big space distortion that I crashed out about? There was a brief mention of it where they're like, oh yeah, so that space distortion, we analyzed it. We still have no fucking clue what it's doing. So, not a satisfactory one, but at least they acknowledged that it happened.
It's there.
Space is still fucked up. It's not affecting anybody or doing anything of importance, and if it was, we can't figure out what it's doing.
Yeah, Death Gavan's still being a freaking teasing ass bitch to Reiji, and I'm like, leave him alone.
I know.
Oh,
Leave the guy alone.
Or brings up a good point. The 3 choices they made for the criminals they recruited is so that we have one to correspond to each of the Gavans. So the teacher was
That makes
recruited
sense.
as the connection to Luminous.
I love that freaking like Setsuna's boss like walks in on him like meditating. She goes to the fridge to grab a fucking drink and she
I
cracks
laughed
it
really
open,
hard
takes
at
a
that.
sip, and it's like, yeah, one of the people escaped from prison, and Setsuna's like, all right.
Ye old fuck.
She had to take a sip of a drink just before she told him the bad news.
Yeah, I just
She,
love
she had,
I just love the whole
she
like,
had
don't
to-
mind me, just let me sneak by and grab a Sprite.
Sprit.
Sprint. That was funny. I laughed really hard. I was like, "Oh, hi, Bushido." I was like, "You're there for some reason."
Oh yes, and
Yeah.
since Tara Zed's asking about it, so Don Morrow got a quote unquote power up in this episode, a helmet with a fucking top hat on it, and I fucking love that helmet.
It's pretty sick.
It's so sick.
When I watched it, I thought it said it looked like the one of the clone or
Stormtroopers.
sorry, I don't know stormtroopers. Yeah, I don't know Star Wars shit, but
It's good.
it kind of looks like the cheeks, how they like
Yeah.
puff out a little bit. Yeah, they kind of look like a little
It's like
bit.
a stormtrooper helmet mixed with like Juggernaut's helmet from the live action X-Men movies.
Yeah.
It makes sense that Don Morrow's helmet is a recycle of Rurugi's fucking battlesuit helmet because her arm is a recycle of Don Morrow's arm. So it's like
That's
they're
awesome.
they're sharing technology.
Ooh.
So Reiji talks to Kodo and they get caught up on this whole Kodo sacrificed Kiki's memory so that she could be Gavan for 5 minutes. And Reiji vows that he will fix the problem. So and I just love that he's having this low-key conversation. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna fix this. And then like a booming voice comes out of nowhere and effectively goes, nuh-uh. And for half a second, I thought that was the dimensional god that Koto talked to, basically
Me
going,
too.
no, you won't. Fuck you.
Wasn't that Death Gavan
It was
telling him
No,
that?
I know. That's
It
what I'm
was,
ramping
yeah.
to. So until the voice identified itself, for a second I thought it was the Dimension God, but no, it was Death Gavan going, nuh-uh, fuck you. In fact, you get nom-nommed into Maku space now.
Oh god, why does the Emons have like a penis arm?
I'm not gonna dwell on that.
That's a dick arm. It's a dick arm.
So Reiji gets sucked into Maku space, and my immediate reaction to that was, didn't they say when the first battle in Maku space happened that anyone not wearing combat armor would get like deleted or some shit? But I guess we can explain that away with Reiji's Yami Makuru, his literal plot armor.
Also, he's the protagonist.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he has protagonist armor.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, they have Emorgi, so
So Mikage pulls him into Maku space, and they look up at like this, I guess, like piece of Azazulf as he's like regenerating, and they effectively tell him, if you sign up for our not at all a pyramid scheme of a religion, you get one free wish as a welcome bonus.
said every religion
That
ever.
is some Baldur's Gate 3 shit if I have ever heard.
Worship the absolute.
Right?
Comes
Literally.
with a free pet brain slug.
Right? Literally. It's so funny.
Their choice of topping.
And of course, Reiji, being any protagonist ever, goes, fuck that.
Yep.
But then also he like kind of does it though.
Yeah,
Which is interesting.
we'll get to that. So obviously a fight ensues, and I actually really love the fight between Reiji and Mikage, because then like Death Gavan basically point blank headshots him, and Infinity just like shrugs it off and just socks him in the fucking face right back.
That was awesome.
And then we discover that one of Azazulf's ability is weird, stringy space tentacles.
They love their tentacles, man. I'm telling you.
I don't need another space tentacle monster, please.
There always has to be them. They're in space, so there should be a space tentacle monster.
Right.
You're not wrong, but I don't have to like it.
Very true.
Jerry in the chat. The Maku space contains potassium benzoate.
That's bad.
That's bad. But it comes with a free luminous. That's good.
Oh my gosh.
Get your choice of Gavan.
So, because protagonist, I don't have a better excuse, Reiji fights his way out of Maku space and lands exactly where he was left. And I guess Koto just sat there and did nothing during that whole sequence. And like, for some reason, like, sees Kiki's soul projecting out of Koto for a second.
And then she just
maybe
yeets
Maku
out
space.
of nowhere.
Maybe Maku space has like a different like definition of time.
I don't know.
Maybe.
So he wakes back up, gets up, and says to Koto, "Bring me Kiki!" And my first thought on that is, bro, she's in a fucking hospital bed. You go to her, you insensitive ass fuck.
No. We brought her out.
No.
So then he starts talking to Date and
I will
Agi.
say,
Go ahead.
I think the reason he did that is because if you pay attention to what Decker just posted, it makes sense that he asked Kiki or Koto to get Kiki out of there in case something does go wrong, and then it wouldn't happen in the hospital.
Yeah, I guess the answer is if shit goes bad, which momentarily, they don't cause damage to the inside of a fucking hospital.
Yep.
Yeah. Because after you see what happens to him after he does it, yeah, no. Not in the hospital, thank you.
So Reiji starts talking to Date and Agi, and he's very cryptic about what he's about to do, but he says if he gets consumed by the Yami Makuru, shoot me. So already we're all like, Reiji, what are you up to, buddy? So they bring Kiki out, and Date mentions, are you going to take on Koto's burden? While Allie and I were watching this, we had some thoughts about how that could have been interpreted. I didn't think this was going to happen, but something that Allie posited that I was actually very impressed by the thought of was maybe the idea that Reiji was going to take on being luminous in this universe and leave the infinity powers to Patron.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Because it was clear that Koto didn't want to be luminous. So the thought happened where it's like, well, if you don't want to be luminous, and they mentioned taking on Koto's burden, is this a case of Reiji taking on luminous?
Yeah, that's what I thought was... Like, yeah, like Ichi said, I didn't think that was gonna happen, but if in the very odd case that it did, it would make a lot of sense.
It's an interesting thought.
Especially because you know that Patron is going through the Gavan training anyway. Yeah. So that's why it kind of clicked in my brain, and I was thinking, well, what if they just kind of like switched places?
So now,
but then, you know, obviously, you know, Kiki has plot armor too, and so they just said fuck that, and we'll just give Kiki her memories back, you know. So I was like, okay, but it was an interesting thought.
Was just one episode, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, It was.
So now I kind of want to see like what that would look like. Would it be Luminous's suit but red, or would it be Infinity suit but yellow? Would it be Luminous's suit but with the fucking diaper cod piece? So they bring Kiki up to the roof, and Reiji decides to channel the power of his Yami Makuru and activate what he refers to as a negative wave immersion, or activate. Oh, thank you, Vegas. Wait, a blue Omega Horn? Is that real? Is that real?
Ooh,
Aww,
no.
Damn it. Well, it's a good suit. If that was real, I would love that. Okay. So Reiji decides to channel the power of the darkness with the negative wave and goes full like Kingdom Hearts energy where he unleashes the darkness in his heart.
Yep.
And apparently uses that to just like shunt Kiki's memories back into place.
Yeah, that was very
Using the
odd.
darkness.
It literally looked like I was watching a scene of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like, that's some Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
It had the exact same
Turns into
energy of
Ansem.
Riku turning into Ansem in order to grab Roxas.
Right.
And apparently, this just works. Kiki gets her memory back, and then Reiji tries to like undo it with his positive energy, but that doesn't work. So Kiki, apparently as a result of getting her memories back, is able to turn into luminous again. And this just throws a whole shit ton of fucking questions at the wall. So
Who also just got out of the hospital, by the way.
Well, okay, so no, you have to remember this, Ichi. So for Kodo to become luminous, Kiki had to sacrifice her memories of Gavan. So Reiji got back her memories, which means she got her memories back as Gavan, hence she can be Gavan again.
So does that mean Koto is now not able to become Gavan anymore, I guess?
I don't know.
Okay,
That's the thing.
yeah.
That's the thing you need to be upset about is, oh, now that Kiki can be Gavan again, does that mean Koto can't be Gavan?
Is the dimensional god who enacted the transaction going to be pissed off that they loopholed their way out of the arrangement by channeling the darkness?
It's very possible.
So as Reiji is like giving into the darkness and becoming a heartless or whatever the fuck, Kiki turns into luminous and then just hits him with a happy blast, and that just fixes him.
I mean, okay, so he's trying to fix it with positive energy, and Kiki has the joy in more
That's
gear.
exactly what I said to Ichi too.
So he's basically like channeling more positive energy through him to like make it work. So it kind of works.
That's exactly what I said too.
Here's the thing.
Was like, it's silly, but it makes sense she did that because her whole
She's the happy
henshin
one.
and her Immorgear is literally joy and happiness.
I understand.
And that's what he was using to try and fight off the darkness.
I understand that line of thinking, but I don't think it quite works the way you're saying, because yes, her emotion is joy, but I think that's unrelated. They make it very clear that every Immorgear has a positive version of its energy and a negative version of its energy. We see the positive version of an emotion like anger whenever Reiji channels it in order to de-jump between the dimensions. So yes, they were hitting him with a positive emotional wave, but the fact that her emotion is joy is fully unrelated. They could have hit him with the positive energy of any Immorgear and it probably would have worked.
I mean, maybe. The thing is that we don't know if it would work, though.
But and also, it's kind of like a nice parallel where it's like he saved her, so she's saving him back in return.
Sure. And
that was nice, yeah.
The other aspect of this exchange that happens is it's so fucking funny that Mikage tried to recruit Reiji into their cult and goes, if you follow Azazulf, you can have a wish and that you can use that to fix Kiki. And Reiji promptly goes, I will not subscribe to your YouTube channel, fuck you, and then goes and uses the powers of darkness anyways, in a secular way, fully unrelated to the dark religion.
Okay, someone needs to make a GIF meme of just like Luminous using the emotional burst, just being sending positive vibes.
That would be really funny.
The Decker needs to work on that. That'd be amazing.
Yes, Decker, please. That would be very funny.
So that happens, and then Mikage is just like chilling on the next roof over watching this, doing nothing about it, doing nothing to stop it. Because I feel like Reiji tapping into the darkness is going to be a thing they explore later, where it's like the more you use it, the closer to Azazulf you become. Yes.
Well, we have 3 episodes left, so anytime now.
And then for some reason, Mikage's just fondling balls.
What?
He has these little purple arms in his head
balls.
that he's fidgeting with for some reason.
Apparently, Decker's saying he was always doing that.
I don't remember him doing that, but okay.
Oh, is that supposed to be like a red luminous?
I think it's supposed to be like a bronze luminous.
Right, there was another female luminous-looking model in the episode 1, so maybe that's Koto.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like what they're gonna do is
pretty sick though.
That would be cool.
It'd be Kiki and Koto would be the two to like break the fucking rule of like, oh, there can only be one Gavan per universe.
Yes, I forgot that he fondled balls in episode 2. I don't typically commit the act of fondling balls to memory.
Wait, you don't fondle balls, Ichi? Come on.
I could make a really bad joke right now, but I'm not gonna.
So can I, and I'm not going to.
Anyways, so yeah, no, Death Gavan's got some kind of fucking religious cult now, and I'm like, uh-oh.
So, for half a second, the show remembers, hey, wasn't the whole point of this episode getting Kiki to translate what Yukaider was saying? And they attempt to do that, but then someone else bursts in the room going, oh no, our teacher was broken out of jail and she's joined the death cult.
Well, yeah, so we had one from Regi's universe, one from Bushido's, and one from Kiki's.
And now the death cult has fun tattoos.
Yes.
They have tattoos.
And just a whole crowd of evil cult mooks.
Correct.
Are they gonna go
It would be hilarious if they did.
It would be very funny if they did. That's good.
So it looks like next episode we're finally gearing up towards the big universe crossover finale war.
I really hope they bring back the other Gavans too for this.
I feel like
they will.
The
I think they
preview
do.
the preview showed us that
they do.
at least the 4 of them are uniting to fight against Azazel. Whether they're going to bring back
Ant, though, we need Gavant.
I want Amaze, I want Diagram, I want Amigo,
I love Gavant.
all of the Gavans.
I saw a shot of them like helmetless in their suits and just fucking like Raya's actor's so short.
Yeah.
So fucking short. I was like, oh, poor guy. He's so small.
Oh, Gavant, I miss you so.
So it
Everyone
looks like
likes Gavant. Yeah, and freaking
Diagram.
The train one was. Yeah, Diagram.
Diagram was awesome too.
yeah, Bikuringa. So yes, we are ramping up towards the final arc.
We're in the end game.
We're in the end game, baby.
All right. Any other closing thoughts on Gavan?
I'm happy Kiki's back as Luminous because she's my favorite and she deserves to be Gavan. So
Yeah, I like Kiki.
I agree with you. I just wish we had waited at least one full episode, if not more, before
we got 3
immediately
episodes left.
rescinding on what was a significant change.
No, Ichi, we don't have time for this shit. We got Omega Horde in like a month, so no.
We got Omega Horn in 2 weeks. I don't want any toys left behind.
Think we have time to make a whole Kodo Luminous fucking merch set? No.
Okay, that explains a lot, actually.
They're just gonna make a memorial Gavarian trigger with some fucking Kodo Gavan lines in it, and that's the best you're getting.
Here, have Gavan with a dog.
Aw,
Is
it's a sheebie.
Is the dog a Gavan?
Oh my gosh.
Dog bun?
Dogavon?
I could put it on a bingo card of every time Gavan finds a lost dog and he's just like, mine.
The one.
The one.
Oh yeah, and we still have to have Patron become Gavan.
Yes,
yeah.
that's how this show has to end, with fucking Reggie be like, you're Gavan now, bud.
I feel like we're gonna end with Reiji retiring and letting Patron become Gavan Infinity.
And then when
Very
Infinity shows up, or like we get a Gavan cameo in Mega Horde, it's just gonna be Patron. I would not be mad. I would not be mad.
Oh yeah, there was the purple one in that
funny.
episode 1 shot too that we still have no fucking clue about.
Uchuu Keiji, Bani.
Maybe the purple one's Patron.
Is that supposed to be Patron?
We have
It
no
feels,
idea.
like, so unrelated to his colors, though.
It's gonna be some Shadow Ranger shit.
I
Gavan
feel like if it
Infinity
was
Beyond,
Catran, it should be multicolored.
or at least yellow.
Yeah, or at least yellow. But
Yeah.
I guess we already have Luminous, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, purple is Riot, that's right.
I mean, yes, but there is like a purple one, a purple remodel of Infinity in that premonition shot from episode 1.
Oh,
Yeah, but they
interesting, okay.
probably just didn't want to spoil like everything.
Well, then
Yeah,
they shouldn't have shown it.
No, but it was a premonition that like the commander was having. So
Well, then they
like,
could have just had the premonition with only the 3 main Gavans.
That's not enough, though. It's
No, you gotta tickle your balls a little bit, Ichi. Come
Stop
on.
talking about fondling balls. They could have had the.
No.
They could have explained it like, oh, the other Gavans were in the back row. Or they just show up 5 seconds later.
They're gonna defeat Death Gavan by kicking him in the balls.
God damn it.
He's gonna be like, oh, and then die. just like
They're
Ivan
gonna explode like a very certain item weapon we are going to talk about soon. That's very funny.
Oh,
No
God.
balls.
well, you know what? We'll just bring in the Space Cannon X and we'll blow them up with that.
You know what? Next Gavan Bowls.
I hate that thing looks like it has teeth.
It's just literally it's a whole world where everyone's just a ball, and there's just a Gavan that's just a ball, so it's just a helmet. It's just a helmet.
Why does that remind me of like? That reminds me of the Family Guy episode where Peter sucks into himself and he just like goes along the street. He's like, I'm a bouncy ball or some shit like that, and it was like, I don't know why I got reminded of that. My brain is weird, but that's a scene in Family Guy that exists.
A loaf of bread, a stick of butter, and a Joe Dirt DVD.
All right, I want everyone by the end
That's
of
the
us
one,
talking about
that's
this
the
series,
one.
I want you to come up with your own special Gavan, like a unique Gavan. All right, anyways, Gar, take us in. Emily, I assume you are leaving us for the night.
Yes, I am barely alive here, but I'm
All right, you get some
I'm glad
sleep.
I'm glad I was on here. Thank you guys.
I love you,
Take
Emily.
care, everyone. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Rider.
Wow, it has been a while since I watched something this Showa goofy.
It's still got that 70s camp.
Funny, to me, it feels like home.
I just can't believe that this episode that we started with was just Shocker being like, we've almost taken over all of Mexico. And I'm like sitting here like, what does Shocker need Mexico for?
I was just like,
why?
Shocker exists outside Japan?
Yeah, guys, the whole point is that they've taken over the world.
Yeah, so the reason
Apparently
why
not Mexico.
The reason
Because
why Hongo's not
Taco Lane.
around right now is because he went to America to fight Shocker in America.
No, he went to Europe.
So
Oh, he went to Europe? Oh, I thought he went to America.
No,
So-
he went to Europe.
Okay,
So-
my bad.
I
Thank you
know.
for
So
correcting me.
I imagine Gar's gonna give us the full skinny on what the fuck was going on with Hongo's actor in these episodes, but until I realized there was some shit going on, it was so jarring that Hongo wasn't in these episodes at all. And then Ichimonji showed up, and I was like, "Oh right, that was a thing." So Gar,
So,
kindly please give us context on what the fuck was happening for episodes 14 and 15 of the original Kamen Rider from 1971.
Well, to properly explain that, we need to go back a bit to episode 8 of the original Kamen Rider show.
Oh, we should have watched episode 8 too.
No, because it's not plot relevant. So, so they started filming the show in February. Show came out in April. Between February to its premiere date, the original, Takashi Hongo's original actor, Fujioka, accidentally broke his legs
Yep.
Oh,
You ride a
Ow.
kick too
That
hard.
sucks.
in a motorcycle accident. Mainly because-
Ironic.
At least it was on theme.
ironic.
No, it's not ironic, mainly because he was his own stunt actor.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And yes, that's what Shin Kamen Rider was
I
referencing.
forgot about that.
That's right. I forgot they did that. Oh my, that movie, dude. That fucking movie.
Just a reminder, everyone, we made that the freaking thumbnail for that episode.
Right.
Broken Shin Kamen Rider.
So, thankfully, they still had some episodes in the can. So, we could work around this, right? All right, Kamen Rider's popular, right? Right?
I just love this image
No.
Decker showed where it's like, ah!
So, yeah, spoilers. The original, for like the first 13 episodes of Kamen Rider, they did well, but it did the one problem that it failed at. It terrified children.
Yeah, I had to say to Allie at several
So
points. So this was a show for
understandable.
children, by the way.
I mean, when
You know
your
what's
first monster is a spider monster, yeah.
No.
No.
Not even that. It's just the fact, like, the first like 13 episodes involve, murder.
Murder, yeah.
Lots of murder.
Lots of murder.
Taking over the world.
Acknowledgement of having found Hitler's treasure.
Just,
My lord.
That was a two-parter.
just fucking,
my lord.
just fucking Adachi from the Persona 4 comic dub. Hey, you kids want to talk about murder?
Yeah, it's like the meme where it's like, oh, we found Hitler's hidden treasure, and they open it, Kamen Rider.
And one of the other big things, one of Hongo's former classmates joining Shocker willingly and became a kaijin.
Shit.
That'll
So yeah,
traumatize you.
the show, the tone was very surreal. There's the meme. Hitler's treasure. It's Kamen Rider.
It's a tone issue.
So, Hongo's actor, like I mentioned, accidentally broke his legs. So he's in the hospital. Yeah, Starfish Hitler, whatever. That episode fucking sucked balls, anyways.
Oh yeah,
Everyone
Allie, there
always-
actually was a Hitler themed monster at one point.
Yep.
So with the bad ratings and our main lead currently down, it gave the show a chance to at least, let's say, a second try, if you will. So at the end of episode 13, the preview was a brand new Kamen Rider is coming to the show with his own design. They were hyping it up as if like this is going to be a brand new show, when it's still the same show
With arguably the same
retooled.
suit.
No,
they
that's,
redesigned
Very,
it.
very
That-
close.
that's actually a brand new suit.
Yeah, because remember the first one was green, so.
And speaking of new things, right off the bat,
I don't think the original helmet was as jaw-bustingly janked as the helmet in these two episodes.
That was funny. When he rolled across the ground and they kept that scene in where the helmet.
Fucking
it looks
jaw,
like
the helmet
jaw's
fell
about
off.
to break.
It was so funny. We were laughing so hard.
You can tell in this first picture Decker posted, like, the freaking antenna's not even like aligned properly.
Right? That's so funny. Oh my gosh. The update looks really good, but that suit, I was like, that is the dirtiest fucking helmet I have ever seen in my life.
The helmet was atrocious. But
But it was hilariously atrocious. Oh my gosh.
So right off the bat, just to show that this is going to be a different type of show, they changed the theme song to a different artist. So Takeshi Hongo's actor sang the original theme song.
Oh.
And then they replaced it with, the famous one we now know, performed by Masato Shimo, who did, the Ultra 7 theme song, Jet Jaguar's theme song.
Hell yeah.
He apparently did the Ginga Man opening and ending, which until now I realized, wait, that was him?
Amazing.
He also did the Red Man theme. This guy's famous, and apparently he's still alive-ish. He's
Ish.
nowhere. Well, we don't know. He's no one's heard from him. We're not even sure if he's still alive.
he's gone full hermit mode.
Shit. Yeah, he probably just wants to live privately.
Yeah, like he's off the grid. Granted, born 1944. So how
Jesus.
old would that? How old?
Let me see. So 2026 minus 1944, he'd be 82 years old.
The age? So he would still be alive.
Yeah, he could still be.
He could still be alive somewhere.
Just getting those rider royalty checks.
Ugh.
I don't think he gets royalty checks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so like they filmed different visuals, new suit, and thus, you know, even the monsters they changed up. Instead of having a creature, we have our monster for this two-parter, a cactus.
Just a dude in a cactus suit. So holy fucking shit. So the monster of the week in these episodes is Sabo Teguron, or as the subs translated him, Cactogron, because he is a cactus man. Holy fucking shit. Where do I start?
Oh, the fucking laugh.
Oh my
laugh.
Oh my gosh, the laugh.
I immediately started
Was
flashing back to
Killing me.
It got annoying immediately, and it didn't get less annoying through the entire 2 episodes, but every time he laughed, I just remembered Itoya from Kiva, the fucking spider fang guy.
Oh, the puppet.
Yeah,
Yes.
the puppet guy.
Oh my
But
gosh.
like, holy shit! So like, it's funny because I guess at this point in the show, like we haven't seen like the true leader of Shocker yet, so he's just like a glowing light on like a fucking wall.
Like he's fucking Hal.
Yeah, we don't see him until like the very end of the show.
Wow.
I had to stop and laugh over the fact that the monster of this week was from the Mexico branch of Shocker, and his method of getting involved in the Kamen Rider plot is literally to take a normal ass plane ride to Japan.
That was funny.
You know what? I don't think Allie has ever seen what the Shocker leader looks like.
Nope.
I don't
Oh,
think
you're
so.
not ready.
You're
not ready.
I think she's ready.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the evil.
In case it wasn't clear enough that Shocker is just super Nazis.
Well, Japan just has no filter, so
Yeah.
especially back
Oh
then.
my gosh, that is hilarious, and I feel so bad about it.
I thought you were gonna show the monster form.
Oh no!
Nobody edit that.
And then 5 years later, it's revealed that he's an alien.
Yeah.
He's a giant eyeball.
Yeah, I got retconned
Sick.
years later to be like, so all the organizations that we've been fighting has been the same dude, and he's an alien. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've had
You know-
Shocker, Neo Shocker, Space Shocker, Gel
Yep.
Shocker.
Well, you kind of had those in the right order. Ish.
Well, I was just
The
naming
order
them.
doesn't matter. The point is,
I was just naming them.
yeah, that's the monster form.
So also we see Cap from original Ultraman. So
Yep.
that was cool.
Tachibana Tobe, the main character of like the first 5 seasons of Kamen
He's like
Rider.
the continuity connection to the franchise for the first like few years.
There were so many other characters in this, and I could not keep track of any of them.
Oh, good, because they're basically all pointless.
Cool.
Yeah, no shit. I love that they kind of tease that like, oh, maybe the next Kamen Rider could be one of these like 3 women, and it's like
No.
it's the 70s. Are you
Well,
kidding
do
me?
that.
Come on. A woman is a Kamen Rider?
I
Never.
didn't learn any of their names, but there was that one dude who like snuck into the Shocker base. He seemed fairly
Oh,
competent.
Taki is like the Robin, the Nightwing of,
Yeah.
of the original Rider
I kind of
show.
got that vibe.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was because I forgot what Ichimonji looked like for like a bit, and so I thought he was Ichimonji, and I'm like, yeah, why aren't you Kamen Rider yet? And then Ichimonji actually shows up. I was like, oh yeah. Him. I'm like, oops.
So yeah, we get some scenes at Tachibana Racing Club, and like in this episode, the 3 female characters show up and like join the club, even though none of them have any experience driving motorcycles.
And they are 70s Japanese women as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
One of the craziest part, they proceed to add more women to the show.
I mean,
that's for the dads.
No, yeah, it's basically for the dads watching the show. But the problem is, they start adding like more characters to the show. They're all the same.
Yeah.
They're basically all the same person.
And I was puzzled why the women show up to join an auto racing club with no experience driving motorcycles, and then maybe if not the very next scene, minutes later, they're just like hanging out at the club dancing to music.
It's a cafe.
Is it?
And then it's like a cafe and like an auto.
I thought it was like an actual like auto shop.
That's what I thought.
He runs an auto shop on the side, and he has a cafe. That's why the other male characters there, Shiro.
Toku rule number 56. Your base has to be a cafe of some kind.
True.
I mean, the original Go Ranger base is underneath a snack place.
Yes, it is.
It's not every show, but it is very common.
So Hongo's bike, the Cyclone, like activates and goes into like autopilot mode. Or was it the Cyclone or the Typhoon?
No, the Typhoon was the belt.
Typhoon's the belt, Cyclone's the
Cyclone's the bike. So it goes into autopilot mode, and so it's like Tachibana's like, oh shit, Hongo must be like calling it back to him, and so he like jumps on the bike, and then he's like sitting on it, and he just goes, well, it's in autopilot mode. I'm just gonna take a nap while we're going there, and I'm like, you're gonna sleep on a fucking motorcycle? Are you stupid?
Holy shit, dude!
I said that too, and I was like, dude, that is not a good idea.
Motorcycles are cool, but those things are fucking death machines, and I refuse to ride on one. Ever.
My scooter is as dangerous as I get.
One wrong fucking turn or mess up, you're fucking dead. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. He fought kaijus. He's all right.
Did Tachibana fight kaijus?
He was in the original Ultraman show.
Yeah,
That's
he
not
was
what
the
I'm
captain
asking.
of the science patrol.
Yeah, he was the captain.
Was that before or after this?
Before.
Yeah, they motherfuckers killed Zeton.
And it's the same actual character?
No.
Well then,
it's the same actor.
my complaint stands.
So then like
the cactus monster shows up and meets with whoever the fuck, and he's disguised as the fucking foreign FBI dude, and then as they're driving around, he's like, I don't know, I don't trust this guy, and then all of a sudden, haha, it's the cactus monster, and then
the guy's also very badly dubbed in Japanese.
Yeah. And then it's like, haha, I'm the cactus monster. Oh no! And then they like steer the fucking car off the cliff.
Oh shit.
No, that was a big thing in 60s, 70s, and 80s, where just like if you're in a car and there's
going
shit
off
that
a
happens
cliff.
in the car, it's going off a cliff, it's getting fucking thrown in a ditch, rolled over. That was just the thing. Like I've watched every James Bond movie. It happens all the time.
Can you imagine being like the insurance policy guy at the dealership for that? Just like, all right, so what do you guys use the car for? Well, you see, we had to shoot a scene where we had to drive drive our SUV off the edge.
Well, it's not.
Okay, so some slight damages, right? And then we proceeded to blow it up with gasoline. I'm sorry, what?
Well, it's
I hope
not
we got the shot the first time.
Well, it's not uncommon that they get cars to like and strip them down to like their most like basic form so they can at least still drive, and then they just use them to like blow them up or destroy them.
Just chop cars.
And then whatever's left, they take to the scrapyard and take whatever money that they can.
Yeah. There's people who just sell their cars literally to be used in movies.
Honestly, that's one thing I've never actually seen in Japan: a scrapyard.
They probably exist.
They must exist.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Let me Google this.
I'm pretty sure we've seen scrapyards as set pieces for fights in Rider.
No. I'm not talking about like construction sites. I mean like a full-on scrap yard filled with like cars, washing machines, like the whole shebang of a scrap yard.
Why am I remembering a scene from Ghost that feels like it took place in a scrap yard?
Amazons.
Okay,
that
so
too.
yes, Japan has numerous scrap yards and auto dismantling businesses, but they focus heavily on crushing metals, salvaging high value parts, and exporting. So
Okay.
there you go.
So anyway, a bunch of mooks just appear out of nowhere, and some fighting happens.
Shocker grunts, come on! Oh yeah, Allie just like that. I can't even tell you, Allie. Like I'm not joking. Shocker grunts throughout all of Kamen Rider. They show up in like even the modern stuff, and they still do the exact same shit. They still go.
I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it's great.
Here's the thing.
Love it.
These are kind of not usual, because in most incarnations of the Shocker Sentoins, the combatants, typically the noise they make is more "Hey!"
Ichi,
for some
you gotta show Allie the Decade musical.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
But for some fucking reason, in these 2 episodes, I don't know how consistent this is throughout the rest of the show, but for some reason, the Sentoin in these episodes chose to make the sounds of dying sheep.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so number one, that's basically that sounds like a bit of an insult to the actors.
They can't hear me.
But 2, this is actually the first time we see Shocker combatants that are, let's say, the prototype of what you guys know for like Shocker combatants.
Oh yeah, because it's still early in the series, so that makes sense.
So, again, they were able to retool it, so they now wear masks. They are, because keep in mind, first 11 episodes, the grunts all had face paint. You could see their faces, and it was just like face paint.
So these were the first incarnations of the Shocker Sentoins, are just guys in ski masks.
Yes.
That's funny.
It wouldn't be until what you guys recognize for like Shocker combatants until like episode 53, which we'll get to later.
Yeah. So because Hongo's actor is not available for this episode, as the mooks just start attacking the humans, out of fucking nowhere, we just pop over to Ichigo in a tree, who then just jumps out and starts fighting them.
That's not Ichigo.
Oh, is he just Nigo by that point?
Yeah, that is Nigo.
Again, we're at the point where I can't fucking tell the difference, but yes, that is Ichimonji.
Yep. Fun fact: Ichimonji's actor was actually classmates with Hongo in at their like acting academy.
Fun. So this is where we start seeing what the gimmick of our monster of the week, Sabo Tegaron, is. He creates cactuses that are bombs that he refers to as Mexican flowers. And if you touch the prickle needles of the cactuses, they explode, but only when he activates them, because we see ones that don't do it later.
You explode.
So it explodes.
So it's what if Togemon was useful?
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
Well, now you just to Togemon like that.
Digimon Try perfectly illustrates why Togemon is a liability.
But it's a cactus with fucking boxing gloves, and all your points are invalid. It's one of the coolest fucking Digimon ever.
It also downed a helicopter and almost murdered people.
But it looks cool.
Debatable.
I mean, I do like Lilymon more, but...
Lilymon's great. Togemon is a disaster.
You just offended Lane. Hardcore.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We have to rethink your friendship now.
Well, if it helps you, if it makes you feel better, the Jumbo Cactuar card from the Final Fantasy set of Magic can make itself have plus 9999 attack power.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I've seen like the Cactuar with like 10,000 needles attack or something. That's fucking cool.
Yep. So there's this throwaway scene, but like I don't remember any of their names, so I'm just gonna say the humans of the Tachibana Racing Club. So they're like hanging out with the females in the group, and they're like, after the fight, they're all injured and trying to recover from their injuries. and the women are like fawning over him and like nursing him, and then one of them goes, "Yeah, you're fawning over a married man," and of course that prompts the women to lose all interest in healing his injuries.
Yeah, Taki's debut episode was his wedding.
Well,
So again, Taki, very important character for the entire show. Shiro, on the other hand, the other male character that's not Tachibana, this is his last time showing up in the show, unfortunately.
is he the one who like had to guard the captured Shocker Mook, and then the women show up, and he's like, "Well, better to have women than nobody."
Yeah.
Like, fuck off, dude.
70s, man.
So yeah,
I love though that so like Ichimonji's whole thing is like he's like a photographer, and then like one of the women like hits on him. It's just like, "Oh, take a picture of me." He's like, I don't take pictures of women." I'm like,
I
"Oh,
love
shit."
It was Mary.
We made a joke that he was gay.
Yeah, the subs that we watched when he was like, "I don't do women," and I immediately responded with, "I'm gay."
It's probably just a respect thing.
Sure. Well,
Could be, yeah.
I don't know if they go into his policies on his photography.
I only take pictures of cacti.
He's a guy. Like,
All right.
he's into women.
He could just be a male model photographer.
Sure. But so anyway, so they're having this big, I love that, like, they're like, "Okay, all right, Hongo's coming, everybody." Wait, that's not Hongo. So they like turn off the lights and hide behind stuff like they're about to throw a fucking surprise party. As fucking Ichimonji comes in. And that's our formal introduction to Hayato Ichimonji, Kamen Rider Nigo.
Well, at this point, just another Kamen Rider.
Oh, they had, when do they like name him as Nigo?
B3's debut.
Oh, fun. Yeah,
So
because
for the entire show, just Kamen Rider.
that's the thing, because like Kamen Rider wasn't enough of an established thing because this was the first show, so there wasn't like a need to assign them separate names until V3 showed up.
It seemed to me like it was more kind of like a Hongo was off doing other shit, so he's just like, "Hey, you're gonna be the mantle of Kamen Rider in Japan while I'm gone."
Yeah, they mentioned that Hongo's off working on solving a shocker scheme elsewhere, which is their hand wavy way of going, "The actor's unavailable."
The actor's not available, and the producer told Ichimonji's actor, "We just need you until Fujioka gets better."
Yeah. And because the suits are so similar that I can't fucking tell the difference, for a while I thought this was, oh, he's becoming Ichigo now. But of course that can't be possible because Hongo is off being Ichigo elsewhere, which I didn't really process before. But yeah, so Ichimonji is here to take over, defending Japan from Shocker for the next X amount of episodes.
Up until 52.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, so just to get into it now, Hongo would appear 3 times within that time frame. Into the late 30s, I want to say 38 and 39, he would reappear.
Okay.
With his new suit and from Europe. And then in episode 52, when he helped Ichimonji take out Dr. Shinigami. The producer asked Ichimonji if he would like to stay on to the show, where they would be like, 2 riders together fighting monsters. But Ichimonji's actor declined, basically saying, "Nope, this is Fujioka's show. I only came in because I owe, it's not that I owed a debt. He's a close colleague of mine. I will do the show until he is better. Now that he's better,
That's nice.
I will leave the show."
Yeah.
That's really nice.
And then his life went downhill. We will get into it if we have time.
Oh, I know where you're going with that. Oh.
Yeah. But let's talk about some things that Ichimonji didn't have, for instance. A motorcycle license.
Didn't stop him from driving a bike.
Oh, so is that why we never see him like riding the bike himself?
Yeah, so what even in episode 15 when he's riding the motorbike, it's being tugged by a truck. So he's not actually riding. He would eventually get his motorcycle license while he's on the show, but when he first started, he doesn't have a bike. That's a problem. Why?
That's really funny.
Because the whole thing of Hongo was that he would ride his motorcycle to build up wind power in the belt to transform into Kamen Rider. So how do we fix this? What if he just does a pose and jumps?
Yeah.
And that's how we got the birth of the transformation pose.
Did Ichigo not do it before this? He only ever henshin on the bike?
Ichigo only transformed on the bike, and he only did it, or Hongo started to do it when he debuted in their first movie together.
Cool.
And when Hongo came back to be the main star of the show, that's when he started doing the iconic hand wave.
Wow.
Interesting.
So Ichimonji and the others try and sneak up to this shocker base that they're trying to sneak into, and I just love the exchange of jumps on top of Mook, attempts to rip the man open, discovers it's a fake, it's a doll, and then punches it onto one of the bomb cactuses.
Funny.
Well, we tried.
An effort was made.
And then like a couple, like I think there were 3 of them, separate like Shocker Mooks show up like driving bikes, and it was so weird, but I noticed that like 2 of them had bike helmets on, but the third one didn't. That one's edgy. He doesn't believe in bike safety. And then like as they're trying to figure out everything, they're like, "Oh, we're not in danger because Shocker's target is Kamen Rider." You don't fucking say. Maybe the guy who's been fucking up their operations for the past 13 episodes could be Shocker's primary target in the area.
Nah.
Even though they don't know it's a different guy now. But this is where they mentioned that Hongo left Japan and apparently took Ruriko with him. What's the story with her actress?
So when Fujioka could no longer do the show, she felt as though she wasn't needed anymore. So she left the show. And the unfortunate thing is that she has never returned to the show.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that sucks.
In my own personal headcanon, I personally believe she does die. Like while they're out of Japan.
Maybe.
Because she is never acknowledged again, nor is she ever brought up into like what actually happened. And in a crazy sense, that's spoilers for 2023 Shin Kamen Rider. That's probably why they did kill her off in that movie.
Probably.
Because she was no longer in the show at that point. Does she appear anywhere else? I mean, her actress, she probably appeared in other things. But what about the manga? So the manga is a crazier story. So you know what? Let's talk about Ichimonji's origin and how glazed, like how they washed over it.
They absolutely glazed over it. But before we get into that, I just want to quickly say that like after they explained how Hongo's left Japan, it was just so fucking funny that Ichimonji goes like, "All right, I'm here to protect Japan in his place." Unzips jacket to reveal the belt that he has on him, which as per a scene in the next episode, I guess is just like full grafted onto his body.
Yep.
But it was just so funny, just like zip, here's the belt.
So that was an accident that they did while shooting.
They accidentally glued the belt to him.
No. He starts doing the pose, unzips the jacket, and then proceeds to keep doing the pose.
Oh my god.
According to the actor, that was a flub. They just went with it. But it's like for like then on, like because that was his thing of like unzipping, there would be the belt. But then later on, when he shows up again, they just got rid of the whole turncoat thing.
But
so
the way that
motherfucker has like a
one more tangent. Sorry. So the way episode 14 ends is so he henshins. The cacto monster like grows quote unquote out of the ground, and they start fighting, and then
tits.
Well, that's later. But
That was funny though.
The way episode 14 ends is Nigo gets knocked towards one of the bomb cactuses, and it just freeze frames with him about to fall into it. And then episode 15 does the same shit Bleach and so many other shonen anime do, where they spend the first 4 fucking minutes of the show showing scenes we already saw in the previous episode.
Correct.
And
keep
then
in mind this is the 1970s. A lot of people may have not seen the previous episode.
that's fair. I'm fully accept that I'm judging it harshly by today's standards, but this is a show where we react to things with context.
Yeah.
So it's so fucking funny that as we get back to that scene in episode 15 where he gets knocked towards the bomb cactus, how do we solve this? Nigo pulls a fucking mid-air double jump and hops away from the cactus.
Yep.
Because that's how that works.
All
I
right,
have
cool.
plot armor.
Screw you, gravity.
Jump.
All right, now we can talk about how they flash back to his origin story.
Yeah, so he like flashbacks to his origin, but it's like a fucking like nightmare he's having, and he like wakes up in bed, and then he's like, oh man, and then he just starts explaining everything about like why he's here and shit, just like to himself,
Out loud to himself.
And then he's wearing pajamas, and he's like, oh man, well I got this build on me. Like, oh.
Can't believe Hongo helped me out. So
he's like, they designed me to kill Kamen Rider.
I mean, the fact that
I feel like they should have maybe expanded a bit more on. So clearly, Shocker modeled him to be a grasshopper type kaijin the same way they did Ichigo, and the obvious conclusion is, well, Ichigo didn't work, so we're gonna do the same thing again, and it's gonna stick this time. Oops, he broke free and rebelled against us again. I feel like we didn't really dwell enough on that aspect of his story.
guys, maybe we should brainwash them first before we do the modifications.
Yeah.
Just saying, this is the second time this has happened.
If I had a
Only
nickel
once.
for every time a grasshopper-themed kaijin rebelled, I'd have several nickels.
I would have 2 nickels.
Which isn't a lot, but we're having twice.
Yeah.
I know it's not the last Decker. That's why I said several nickels and not 2. Yeah. So the model girl visits Ichimonji at his apartment again because she's apparently a fucking stalker.
How you know where I live?
I
You know what, I'm gonna
sensed you
trip you
through
on
the
the way in.
cosmos.
She has a package.
She didn't have the package. She said it was already there at his door. And
Oh, okay.
as
It's a bomb.
I'm sure literally everyone watching this predicted, Allie and I also predicted, there's a fucking cactus bomb in there, isn't there?
Yep.
He
yep,
unwraps
there
it,
was a cactus bomb in there.
lifts off the bomb, and Allie and I were chanting, cactus bomb, and then he reveals it, yeah!
Makes me think of gotta pronounce this right. A Nega Hida video where he talks about cactuses and cacti. Just, I'm gonna leave this cactus right beside right beside the bed because it'll remind me of you every night. Shave your legs.
I have not seen whatever you're talking about.
Was that a Niga Higa video?
I think
Yes.
that's who he meant to say.
Okay, yeah. I remember that video. He was one of my, when I first discovered YouTube, he was one of my favorite YouTubers.
Wasn't he one of those like
So-
dubstep guys? Am I remembering the right person?
Oh no.
No, I don't believe so.
I might be thinking of someone else.
Yeah, I think you are.
So
Anyway,
I haven't watched him in a long time though.
I don't even know if he's doing stuff. But you know what is still around now? Because it's a nice little segue. The entrance to the Shocker base.
oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
The
So
fucking
that was not that was not a prop. This is a real park. Mount Omaru or Omuro? Yeah, Mount Omuro.
The fucking shot where they zoomed into the big bird face. I was like, it's a living.
Yeah, we can go there. And much like
Bird.
You
Much
too
like
can
what I
sneak
already
into
said.
Shocker's base.
it was also used in Ultraman.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of sick though.
Yeah, episode 22. So keep in mind, Ultraman came out in 1966. Rider came out in 71. And this thing is still around. I think it's even in Sentai. Like in 80 Sentai. So it's like it shows up every decade.
They should have. I would have loved if they'd used that in Zoojer.
The Toku bird.
So anyway, they reveal the cactus bomb, and then Ichimonji immediately yeets it out the fucking window. And
like,
then,
"No!"
like, I guess there was, like, a mook sitting outside who presumably was the one who delivered it and then decided to just camp outside his place and make sure it went off. And then as soon as they notice him, he starts driving away. And Ichimonji does not pursue the mook, but the woman in his apartment chooses to go after him.
Yep.
And
that
then,
was
like,
a decision that was made.
and my immediate response to that was, I thought the women didn't know how to drive motorcycles. Did they learn in one episode?
Did they learn in 5 minutes?
Well, maybe time's gone by. I don't know.
So then,
maybe a day or two's gone by.
Lane, not only not has time gone by, but a negative amount of time has gone by because the episode starts 4 minutes back from where the previous episode ends.
That's true.
But then it shows Ichimonji sleeping, so at least some time has passed.
Sure. So, like, she starts chasing the bike mook, and they're in, like, a very, very open area with lots of room to maneuver, but somehow the woman manages to bike into one of these very small cactus bombs. So then, like, more mooks come out of the ground. Was that a thing they did? Because I know the cactus monster
mooks,
doing it kind of makes sense, but the random Sentoines doing it felt like we can do it
mooks,
too.
They can do whatever they want.
Sure,
They
whatever.
don't get paid.
They used dig.
They
It
won't
wasn't
get
very effective.
paid.
Shocker combatants, they're not people.
They're just assholes in ski masks.
That's not Stesius.
So, like, there's definitely a good amount of seconds where Ichimonji's just standing there watching, doing nothing. So,
I
like,
love when
okay.
I just love like again, Taki being the real MVP of the show. Finds a shocker combatant, beats the shit out of him, steals his outfit,
Yep.
goes in to find out what's going on, and then, like, Devon, it's like, how are you going to destroy these dams? Well, wait a minute, why are you in this meeting? Oh, am I wearing the wrong uniform?
It's so fucking funny that shocker grunts actually have different or like department coded uniforms. It's like, you're wearing a guard's uniform. Why are you in this operations meeting?
Aren't there like shocker grunts that are like in like lab coats and shit too?
Yes, that was a trope back in the day where they would just have mooks with like lab coats on.
Yeah,
'Cause,
those
like,
are the scientist ones.
yes,
That's
We
hilarious.
genetically modified their brains, so they're smart.
they're smart.
But like,
They're smarter than
I
the
love-
average mook.
I love the scene where they have the mook captured inside the racing club and they're trying to interrogate him and they're like, oh, I guess you guys are mute. And I'm like, no, they're not. They've been making dying sheep noises. It's literally like, meh, meh. Like, oh my God. And then
Very funny.
one of the
Wait a minute,
normal
that's it.
dudes says to the
Shocker
other,
grunts are sheeple.
oh, you cracked it.
Sheeple.
Sheeple.
So then, like,
You
there's this
cracked the code.
there's this one line of dialogue where one of them says to the other, shut up or I'm gonna genetically modify you into a cyborg for mopping my fucking floor.
Shit.
That's an insult if I've ever heard one, or a threat if I've ever heard one.
What
I
is
don't
my
want to
purpose?
be a
You
floor
pass
mopping
butter.
cyborg. You pass butter. Oh my
What if
God.
that was my dream all along?
Oh my God. So yeah, they mentioned Operation Z, and I'm like, are we really going with something that sounds like the end of season final super plan named Operation Z in episode 15?
Yes.
And then like the next several shots, it was so tonally jarring that there's just like a chilled out bass line playing over the next few minutes.
That was.
Do. Oh, trust me.
That was-
So later on, like in Toei's catalog of like music, they have one track, because I've noticed in Toei Spider-Man and Space Sheriff Gavan, whenever the characters are being sneaky, it's the same fucking music playing.
Oh my God.
It's like do.
It's Kamen Rider's version of Final Fantasy XIV's Machinations, the song everybody hates.
Oh my gosh. So true.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, and I
like,
love it.
there's a scene where he's like climbing up onto this like bridge, and there are mooks that walk by, and if you really analyze that angle, they absolutely should have seen him, but they don't for some reason. And then he just gets up onto the bridge and just like gets their attention, and they fight anyway. So what was the fucking point?
Just a show.
So
Show logic.
So yeah, that's when he sneaks into the base, and we discover Operation Z is apparently destroy this one dam so that we can take over this town. This one specific small town that no one cares about.
Yep.
And then, like, after Taki, I guess, gets discovered and ousted, one of the shocker guards or whatever, like, is escorting him out, and then we snap our fingers, and that was Nigo in disguise. He was henchioned into Nigo, and then also on top of that, disguised as a shocker grunt with the face visible somehow.
Correct.
Oh.
And then they just absolutely bash the shit out of the wall on the other side of where they're standing to get into somewhere else.
Yeah, well, that's the thing I always liked about the original Kamen Riders. Like, you can, like, they show how, like, powerful this fucker is.
So, like, they start escaping from the facility, and Nigo gets halfway out before he stops and goes, "Wait, I'm Kamen Rider. I never run," and then turns around and runs back in. And
I love that Taki gives him like cactus bombs, like, here, use these. Oh, thanks. Starts opening up doors and just fucking swinging them in. Just yeet, closes the door, grabs another one, yeet.
And so this is when fucking Sabo Teguron decides to up the ante. How is he going to make himself more of a dangerous combatant? By taking a couple of his fucking Mexican flower bombs and attaching them to his chest as if they were fucking boobs.
We were cracking up. It was so funny.
The fucking cactus kaijin gave himself breast implants. Explosive breast implants.
Cactus breast implants.
And then he fell on them and he exploded
by falling forward onto them and blowing up. My dude, that was on you. You didn't think of that.
That was so funny.
It was so funny.
Because he's talking such big shit about like how these like Mexican flower bombs are like so fucking good and powerful, and then he literally gets killed by them himself.
Like, holy hell.
Oh, so good.
It was hilarious.
So anyway, that's the episode name, Explosive Breast Implants. That'll get some engagement.
Right.
So the monster blows up, and then Nigo gets on his bike and drives off, and that's the fucking end of the episode.
It's a show. It's a Showa
Every
superhero show.
fucking time we watch Showa anything, there is zero denouement. The fight happens, the monster blows up, the main character bikes off, roll credits.
That's my favorite part about watching these old shows with Ichi. You just can't get over the fact that they all just end the same.
The fight is over, the episode has concluded. Good day, Super Sentai's on next.
Well, Super Sentai didn't exist yet.
I know, I'm making a joke. So anyway, it looks like the next episode features some kind of blinks and checks notes wrestling dinosaur.
Correct.
He fights a dinosaur next episode.
The Peepasaurus, I think, was the name.
I'm a Tyrannosaurus. I'm a Pizzasaurus Rex.
It looked like some fish alien thing.
It did, yeah. Because I noticed it kind of had like fins on the arms and like the back of the neck.
This fucking Decker, excuse me, what? So, that's Kamen Rider episodes 14 and 15, the debut of Kamen Rider Nigo. Holy
I love when we
fucking
talk about OG
shit.
Rider.
We might
cheesy.
come back to it. We might talk about the episodes when Ichigo returns.
I thought you were about to say when
See how
Ichi
he
returns.
handles,
I'm like, where am I
Nigo.
going?
You're going to Europe.
Oh, okay.
Europe.
I'm off battling aliens on a faraway planet. That sounds like a good movie. Yes, movie.
Hongo, where are you going? I don't know. Maybe Sweden. Maybe Switzerland.
All right. Well, before I wrap up, any other closing thoughts on those episodes?
I love Nigo's original design.
Cactus Tits was funny.
The helmet was a fucking disaster every time they close up on it.
Mhm.
It was, yeah.
I'm glad there's an SH figure arts of it.
It looks like someone smashed his jaw.
Yeah. And he just rides away like that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the episode, he just does the wave and he just fucking drives off.
Yeah, like the hard cut to like the motorcycle suit actor wearing like the crappy helmet. It's like we tried.
An effort was kind of made.
We used the original suit.
A non-zero amount of effort was expended. Anyway, I will leave Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger to Gar to announce, because this looks like something he's helming.
Yes. So Herp Derps, I've briefly mentioned it a few times this episode. So next week, oh, it's also Lane's birthday next week.
That's right.
Ooh, fun.
Hey.
And
That's the topic.
We all that's not the topic. But we also know what also comes with Lane's birthday. It's Ultraman Day.
It's Ultraman Day.
And primarily a big one. It's the 60th anniversary day.
Hell yeah.
Damn, Lane's 60 years old.
Damn.
What? Oh, that's why I keep hearing myself.
Oh, you did just have knee surgery.
And, you know, I thought, what are we going to talk about? Because the original idea was we were going to do a special where we were going to talk about Shin Ultraman. But unfortunately, due to timing and everything, it just wasn't going to work out. So I thought, what else could I do to celebrate 60 years of Ultraman?
Explode.
Well, I mean,
Cactus.
it kind of works with the timing of everything, with, you know, new translations, with original stuff coming out. We're going to be looking at the 4Kids dub of Ultraman Tiga.
Hell yeah! Larger than life.
Ultraman.
We get to enjoy some shit ass dubs.
Daigo, you can swim, right?
No way. It looks
No
like my
way.
mother-in-law.
I haven't watched this since it aired.
Oh, it's not just going to be the first episode, though. It does have to be something, and everyone is mad. God, why are you torturing Lane?
Oh,
Because-
nah. That's fine.
No, trust me. There's a perfect explanation to all of this.
Cave
It's his
Rumbles.
birthday next week.
Yeah, you'll hear about it next week.
There's a perfectly good explanation. Gause!
Yeah,
Here's the thing none of you are realizing. Terrible show means entertaining episode.
Very true.
That's right.
Look at
It'll be
Don
fun.
Brothers.
It'll be funny
I
as
was
fuck.
just gonna say that. Look at Dawn Brothers.
Like, these doubles will be perfect. Which episodes we'll be talking about, I'm not sure. Maybe the one where they reference Pokemon cards.
Oh my fucking god, did they really?
One of the aliens literally quoted, "You guys will be more collectible than Pokemon."
Oh my god. Okay, well that has to be one of them. Whatever episodes it is, you have to tell people so they can watch them so they'll be ready for next episode.
I will.
Well, anyways, I guess
Okay.
you're gonna have to be in the Discord to see it get announced. Otherwise, strap in.
Or a community tab. Can we do community tabs on YouTube?
Probably.
Well,
I haven't done
let's
it, but I
figure
can.
that out.
Haven't done it before, but I can figure it out.
Yeah, we can figure it out from there.
Whew.
All right. Well, that is going to be Castranger for the week. Thank you all, everyone. Well, before I get into the ending spiel, thank you to our patrons. Our active patrons include Blaze, Armorhide, Midas the Fool, Vegas Bear, Locke, Whatever, and Vegas Again.
Whatever.
Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podme.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, Discord, merch store, all of our cool shit. Thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. And we will see you next week.
Stay rider.
Cactus.
Oh,
Stay cactus.
Stay,
Stay cactus.
Stay cactits.
Remember to drink your cactus juice.
Ugh.